people don't know how much hard work you put in. But when it comes time to battle, you must think about each and every day that you put that hard work in.
What happened? Why don't you play anymore?
Brian Banks was 16 years old when he was accused of a crime he did not commit.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to my channel. The underrated dog is yours truly, the #1 grinder, one of the best kept secret on social media, the best of the business. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Hold on for 1 second. Oh, brother Auntie, what's going on? Sorry, I'm back. Sorry. I have to take that call, a very important call. Again, welcome to my channel, the underrated darkness. Yours truly, the #1 grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media, the best of the business. And we got another one for y'all. The Grinder Talk number 13 on the #1 grinder. Salute to you and everything. I want to get you up here too, family, if you can. I know you're busy. I know you're a busy one. I know you're a busy black man. And oops, that's not the one I want to hit. I want to get you up here so we can chat a little because we haven't been chatting for a minute and everything. So I want to get you up here and everything else. But shout out to the Underrated One family. Shout out to the LDBC family that stands for Lions Den Boxing Community, also basketball community. I've been rolling with them for years. My brother from Cali, Town Biz had introduced me to the family years ago, and then brother 7-8 Sports TV. He the head of it. He the one started it, and I've been rolling with them ever since. Black Fight Fan TV, Ticket TV, One LVZ, you name it. All the brothers and sisters in there always show me love and everything. So shout out to them. Also, shout out to hashtag TWT family. Also, that brother Gab and also his significant one had start that up. Great movement, all about positivity. So shout out to them too. And T, if you can come up here. Let's chat a little bit and everything if you can. But thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Very much appreciated. You know, there are sometimes in life you got to sit back and analyze and see things for what it is. Oh, there you go. I'll finish that up later, y'all. Shout out to the brother. Shout out to the brother. How you feel this morning?
Man, what's going on, Grinder?
I'm all right.
Yeah, I use Streamlabs. I ain't never been in this studio. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's melon. It's something to get to know.
Pretty
I
cool.
can tell you that much.
Yeah. No, it's cool. Because I'm actually on Streamlabs right now. Well, Streamlabs is this? Yeah, this is just like Streamlabs. This is Streamlabs OBS, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I thought so. No, that's what's up.
So how you been doing? And I just want to let you know, keep on doing what you got to keep on doing what you're doing, bro.
No, I appreciate it.
Keep on doing what I do. People don't know that. Let me let people know that they probably know they say the anti. Why he do certain things that way? It's all been entertaining, but it's all about for me. I can say for me, to know who the real, who's not is. And I think that is very important. We should know. And also, Auntie,
I didn't know you paid that much attention, but you ain't grinding and figured me out. But nah, that's the truth. Yeah. Go ahead and finish because I ain't.
But no. This, but I've been want to say that's me. I analyze things. I learned that from the old people. You know, you run your mouth too much, you learn something. but at the same time, you know, I'm glad that you up here. I appreciate what you're doing, but also you had information that we could learn about marketing and stuff like that. And sometimes, you know, we big dudes do health and stuff. Sometimes, I mean, in this space, we fail to understand we got some great people that had information to impact our lives, but we just it's right there.
Yeah.
And we just don't.
I tried to show people that yo, you can grow. Everybody knows I started just like everybody else. Just like everybody else. I didn't really get like I got the baton passed a couple of times from some streams, but I didn't have to join no big team or clique or whatever. I was able to start my own team. I was able to form my own team in a relatively small team, at that. And we weren't just, oh, I'm with this one and we doing streams together and all. We're doing streams and they're streaming and all of that and trying to hoard subs. No, we're actually working together. You do this, I do this, you do this, and that's it. We're gonna make it into a show, and everybody's gonna provide something. And yeah, we lost some people along the way, but that's part of growth. That's just part of growth. But I believe in look, I'm a capitalist, so the market has to be free. Like that's just the way it is. The market has to be free, and if I put
Right.
everybody up there together, the cream is gonna rise to the top. So, I do like to believe that I set the tone, as far as my
You
brand is
did.
concerned,
You did.
but I
I
still
said
just
it right
provide a
here.
stage. Yeah,
You did said it.
yeah,
I'm saying it right now. I see what I say. I don't know. You just said it. But see, this is the key. We not capitalizing. See, we see each other as no, he's the enemy. I'm trying to take him. No. Sometimes you gotta be humble. If you don't know, you just do not know. I don't know everything. I gotta be humble and see that, because in the long run, I'm gonna grow. And then whatever you show me, what you teach me, I had the obligation to do the same thing.
facts. And
We don't do
luckily,
that.
like this is the first time I'm really having a conversation like this with Grinda, but he done learned more than people that I've actually had conversations with for
I
hours
appreciate that.
upon hours upon hours. That's the way it is. So for the most part, the people that I learned things from, some of them actually, and I'm thankful. Like my experience on YouTube has been fortunate, even with all the BS and the garbage that went down, bro. That's part of growth that was gonna happen. But I've been very, very fortunate on here. Other than that, though, what I'm saying? Most people don't pick that up. Like I learned a lot of things just by paying attention. A lot of times I didn't come out of the clouds. I didn't have to talk to anybody. There were people that like pulled me aside or hit me up and gave me some advice. But for the most part, I was able to learn a lot. I know as far as how I run my channel and shit like that, on just how other people were moving, what was working for them, what wasn't, how they were doing it, and things like that. So I try to always just give that shout out
Yeah.
to
And
certain people. I try to
also,
give my shout out to Platinum. I try to give my shout out to Sir Ism, to Mace, because I learned so much from all them damn people.
and you
And
shout me out too sometimes
yeah,
too.
yeah. No, I mean, bro, I learned. That's what I mean. Like the list goes on and on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm always gonna. I say that I'm always gonna miss somebody. You know what I'm saying? Giving shouts because I learned something from all of
Yeah.
y'all. Like all of y'all. Like I
Yeah.
was an observer long before I decided to have a channel or do content or effery streams or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I just gauged the temperature of the space, and I didn't try to market the space as what I thought it should be. I marketed it as what it was.
What it was, right.
And that's what I'm saying. People are like, oh, well, you just do every other. I'm like, bro, this is what it is.
It's
Like,
what it is.
y'all are trying to talk to me as if y'all are something that you're not. Trust me, I do this for a
Right.
living. I know. You know what I'm saying? People try to tell me, oh, but I'm this, I'm that. You know what I'm saying? Like a fitness center or whatever. They're like, no, we're a fitness center. We do this. We do CrossFit. We do sculpting and nutrition. I was like, no, you're a gym. That's what you are.
But this is what I'm at right here, right? As you know, I'm how to say this. I mean to brag, I'm a jack of all trades. I talk about a lot of things differently, and I bring my perspective, I bring that truth to it and everything. So it's not for everybody, but I just want to give you another compliment too. Ever since I met you, you never ever disrespect me. You always respect me, and I knows that and you wherever you need to come through, you come through. And I just want to let you know, from a black man to a black man, I appreciate that.
Mhm.
I
And
really
that's another
appreciate
thing that's
that, because
underlying.
I don't get it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I try to show that. Like when I do that event, I want to show people that everybody can network with each other. And there's gonna be like we can all of this effery and what we are and yelling at each other and cussing each other out and dragging each other and all of that other stuff. At the end of it, everybody can smile, say they had fun, and then there's nobody sub count that's going to go down after this. Everybody that participates or is there, sub count should go up. You know what I'm saying? Your subscription list should go up. You should be sub to more people. You should hear things from another perspective, and you can say that this is the most entertaining show you've seen all month. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I mean, if I
Right.
could provide that, I'm like, what else? Like, what else am I here for? Like that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I know people are like, well, what are you doing? I'm like, bro, if you can't provide that, what are you here for? You know, so
But
just like Grinda be trying to say all of the time, because I listen to him. Grinda try to say, man, beware of these people that are just trying to leech and suck off of the space and the supporters. All right,
yeah.
that's it. They just trying. You know what I'm saying, they having the same conversation every day, talking about the same things, packaging it the same way. All right. You don't owe them anything. I'm not telling anybody to unsub from anybody or any of that. I'm not telling anybody to do that. I'm saying put the pressure on them to give you what they owe you.
And in your own way, you said, I remember one time you said, look, instead of I'm gonna tell you what I get from it. Instead of recycling somebody else's content, come with your own, market with your own. And then if you don't know, you can come and tell me and I help you. I remember you say something like that last year.
Yeah.
And it's profounding because I know you would listen to me. That's what I've been saying that for a long time. But they was not trying to hear what the number one grinder say because they feel, oh, I don't have nothing to offer. I got a whole lot to offer. It's just that for me, I'm not a sucker. I see shit what it is. No. Because I know that's not fitting me. I know that's fitting me. That's recycling shit.
Yeah.
This is real shit we talk
Anybody
about
that
over
knows
here.
me knows I ain't never turned down a consult, advice,
No.
or constructive criticism toward me. I welcome it. Now, it
Right.
don't mean that you're just gonna tell me something. I'm be like, okay, I'm gonna do that.
Well,
Like,
right,
nah, I don't
exactly.
take orders from nobody, but
Right.
constructive I'll take advice from any and everybody. You know, I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not all in my feelings like that. If you want to critique me or
Yeah.
any of that stuff, it's cool. I got people say, oh, well, the only reason why you popped off is because of that purge. That's it. That you just had one idea. It's like, okay, cool. I get it. But bro, how many ideas did you have that you acted on? If you can't
Look.
even come up with one, don't get on my case for just having one. Because I can tell you like this, I got plenty of ideas. You just didn't hear about the other ones because all of them didn't work. That's the way it works. You got a bunch, maybe one pops off. If you're really trying to come up, that's the way it is. You're supposed to have a board full of stuff. Okay. Every
People
now
just
and then
don't
one of
learn.
them's gonna hit. But if you put all your eggs in one basket, hey, that one idea might not hit. Now what are you gonna do? You know, like people don't understand, man. Doing that, man. That's my plans are like in 6 month intervals, dude. 6 month
Mhm.
intervals. I have a plan laid out for 6 months. So it makes me laugh when people, I'm gonna do the same thing you just did. It's like, bro, are you crazy? Like I'm already on to the next idea. Like I've been planning the next one ever since like for the last month. The only
Yeah.
reason the only reason why you're seeing this is because we already made the plans and everything's ready to go now. You know what I'm saying? Everything's
Right.
ready to go. So we just gonna
Yeah.
execute this and then you know what I'm saying, we're gonna you know
Right.
what I'm saying, invest our newly found resources into the next venture.
Right. Like I do the chopper. I've been doing chopper the last few years. That people say I'm doing the chopper. So I'm just saying like this, like I be looking. I don't be saying nothing. Just pay homage to the brother. You know where they come from. You can
Yeah.
go deep. You can go deep in my channel. I be doing chopper, but I'm glad that you're up here. I want to do a chopper with you on my channel. Let me tell you how it goes. It's not an interview. I ask you to be the main guest. I've asked you questions, but also I want you to ask me questions. It's all about engaging here. I want you to ask me wherever you want, engage and stuff. And and then the only thing I ask you, if you can, to bring your send me a picture or avatar and do a short video and to let people know to come over here. And I got the rest.
Yeah.
Simple as
That's not a
that.
real problem. I'll do a quick share. Just let me know when you're ready. Um, yeah, that's not a problem. And I appreciate that. Because I mean, over the last like couple of weeks, I've gotten a lot of requests for like interviews, and a magazine hit me up, and it's
Ooh.
been it's been a lot of just stuff. I've had to
Congratulations, brother.
block
I'm proud
people.
of you. Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, I can't answer everything, but I've had I've had people sending me music and clips and asking to pay for time on my show, and like, hey, like there's been a lot of stuff, and of course, other things that I've had to block out of the DMs because I'm just trying to just stay focused. So I can't do everything, because I'm
I
still
got
trying
you.
to build and grow everything. So I just knew I had to do something with the members, like with the memberships and stuff. 'Cause I got a lot of new members over the last, like couple weeks. So, I
Okay.
made sure we were focused on like members only content and making sure that was right. I did a stream just the other day. I did two members only streams where I had somebody come up and
Yeah.
I helped. I just pretty much just did basic stream, just like StreamYard graphics, just something to set your show apart from everybody else's.
Mm-hmm.
We just gave her an entire brand, like of her own
Mm.
color scheme, everything.
Mm.
And it looks great. Everybody saw the whole entire process. It's probably about 3 hours of work total over the course of two
Mhm.
streams, and
Okay.
it looks great. You know what I'm saying? Like it just looks so much better than what everybody else has going on. So it's like now you can focus on your content. The aesthetics are covered. You know, your
Mm.
aesthetics that separates you from everybody else. Now you gotta make sure your content separates you from everybody else. That part's up to you.
Right.
That part's up to you. Do what you love what you do. But as far as the look of things, we can all, I mean, if we just had information, we can fix that. Just like DJ Kuda's been telling everybody, get your sound right, get your sound right, get your sound right.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like for real, your content is up to you, however you want to do it. You know, but at least make sure people can hear you clearly. He's been
Yeah.
telling people that. He was telling people a while ago, yo, come on cam. Like Grinda comes on cam. Sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes he does. But we know Grind ain't scared to come on cam. You know?
Not at
I'll
all.
come on cam.
You
You know?
do.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and anybody to see that picture know damn well that's me. You know what I'm saying? That's actually me. So it's
But you
all
know what
good.
somebody told me one time, brother Auntie. It's funny. I glad you up here. Somebody told me, they said, "Yo, Granny, you don't show yourself." What world that you in? Most of the time, I show myself. But if I choose not to show myself, that's my choice. You don't dictate to me. I don't know who you are. You know, I do what I want. But I show my. I don't have no problem showing me. This is me. I'm in my apartment. You know what I'm saying? This is where I'm at and everything. So, but people, and I'm gonna tell you, I got me a mic. I gotta hook it up though. It's all right. And I got me a ring. He said, "Yo, get yourself a ring light." Got me a ring light.
Yeah.
I said, I let Kuda know. I said, Kuda, I got a ring light. Look. He said, "Oh shit, Granny, yeah." See, I told you. I said, "I know it. Bring it, yeah." I'm still working a little bit here and there. It takes time. And he said, "You don't have to have a lot of money to start little, Grinder. To start little. You get there, start little." And so I'm blessed with that. You know what I mean? So sometimes you got to listen to people, because sometimes when you in this certain situation, you're not gonna see your things clearly. Sometimes you need an outside consultant like yourself. And then when they give you that, they see potential in you. So sometimes we need to hear that. They just want you to win. If they ain't want you to win, they would not consult you.
That's facts. You know? That's definitely facts, bro. Um I mean, DJ Kuda helped me out with a whole lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, about a lot
appreciative
of people.
of
Yeah.
of that. Now, I mean, I was kind of fortunate just because, you know what I'm saying, just where I work, I was able to come in the game with at least a computer, you know,
Right.
and at least a computer, headset have decent sound quality. I didn't have the best
Uh-huh.
sound quality, but I also came
Mhm.
in like as if it was a business. Like that's it. I didn't come in and try to just take or anything like that. I just tried to do things like a business. And that was all I could really do. So I made sure that I had a budget set aside for well, I just took out another credit card. You know what I'm saying? I just got a credit card that was just for YouTube, and I had $200 set aside for any other equipment. So I knew I had what I'm saying, like $100, limit on what I was going to pay for a camera and
Mhm.
$100 for a microphone. you know, to
Mhm.
add to, you know what I'm saying, the computer and everything else. And anything else after that, I knew that, hey, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, the supporters are gonna, if I'm doing my thing, the supporters will pay for that.
Uh,
If I'm not growing and money's not coming in, then I don't need anything extra. I don't need to upgrade. But for the most part, this is what I need while I'm growing. If I'm doing the right
gotcha.
thing, I should be able to upgrade organically. Luckily for me, I
Right.
never I never went into debt, and I was never behind from that. Like never
Mm.
ever. So paying for streaming software, all of that stuff.
Mhm.
There was also promotional shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you go around, you got to promote yourself on other panels and shit. Hey, I made sure content creators got cash apps. You know, I
Mm.
made I made sure of that. So that those are expenses. They got to be paid. So luckily, people looked out, but I don't think people set aside budgets for that, and they're not in positions where they could say, look, I made X amount of dollars, it all goes back into the channel, or this percentage goes back into the channel. Like people literally, if somebody sends some cash apps and super chats, they got to go right into their gas tank. You know,
Right.
they got to go right into their gas tank. They got to go right into their refrigerator because they ain't got nothing going on. They got a social media addiction, so they need that $80 or $60 a day off of this, or else they will not eat.
Yeah.
But they can't get off of this. That's the let's keep it real. That's why a lot of people here. They can't get off, so they have to be able to make $60 a day doing it. If they get off, they'll get the shakes and start going through withdrawals and shit.
Yeah,
You know
that's true. He do.
who that down there? Sheed?
Brother Sheed, yes. Announce yourself,
Salute.
please, brother.
What's going on? What's going on, fellas?
What's
What's
going
going
on,
on
big
with
dog?
you?
Not much, man. I hear y'all talking. I just jumped in, but it is addiction, and like you say, with the budget. I mean, I started doing StreamYard after I started, having more people come on my panels and stuff like that. But then eventually, I was like, I'm making so much money at my job, and it's like the information is basically what I'm putting out. Like it's not gonna, like I'm making a career out of this YouTube. But I know if some point if I start making big money from it, because I've got cash outs before, I don't even put my cash out. It just every once in a while somebody be like, "Hey, put your cash out. Let me see you some." I'm like, "No, I'm good." No, just do it, man, because you give them some good information. You here putting in the work, and hey, cool, I do it. But other than that, more or less, I put out the information. It speaks for itself, and everything works out. But it gets to a degree that hey, people want to appreciate, so they'll go ahead and ask and try to shoot you something. I don't mind that, but it's not like it's gonna kill me, and I need the cash apps, and I gotta, it's not that big of a deal for me because like they say, you gotta have the money before the deal, and that's what I technically look at it as. But at the same time, I never knock people who look at YouTube as a means to get paid, but you can't make this a starving, dire need thing to the point where if you don't get these cash apps, you're out on the street.
Right. That's true. And so, and go more on that point. That's why sometimes I need to take a break. I take a break. Ain't going nowhere. It's not. I got an outside life too. It don't go nowhere. I don't have to. When I was started, like years ago, every other day I should knock out 4 or 5 lives easily, no problem. But I got older and started learning about social media. They ain't no need for me. I got an outside life, so and I got other ventures that I want to get into in the near future too. So make it work. If you can do it, you can do it. But make sure. I always said, always be the head of the social media market, but don't let it beat you. Don't let it beat you, but they can if you let it.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of times, man, like you got to give yourself a break. When I started doing that here for the grind challenge, I was running it hard, but then when work picked up at my job, I'm like, man, do I want to keep doing this challenge to chase this money? Because that's been my thing. My family come first before all this stuff. I
Yes,
love the
sir.
channels. That's why I don't do night streams and stuff. Like every other night, you might see me on there doing something, but majority of the time, I'm there with my kids. Yesterday, I did a live. Hardly ever do lives in the afternoon. did a quick live, talked for a minute, you know, talked about some life experiences and stuff, dealt with that, and I got off. Went in, checked my kids, because I talk about my kids having tutoring. No, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, man, I got the smartest, perfect kids. Hey, it's life. Some kids don't learn as better or fast as others. So one of my sons, he difficult in math right now. Got him a tutor, most say the least. Most parents be like, man, if he don't get it in school, I don't know what to tell him. Because, I try dealing with my son, but it gets to a point as a parent, you know your child. And knowing my son and the way he learns, he's not going to accept that brutal, hard kind of way I'm, dealing with him. So that's why I have to get a tutor, somebody that's a teacher or a little more professional that can, have more patience, because you can have patience with your kids all day, but those teachers, they actually train some of them, or they just have the patience so they won't be as frustrated, because it's simple. Like if I'm telling you something 5 times, I think you should be able to grasp it. But
You went out. But anyway, welcome to my channel, the underrated Dark is your truth, the #1 grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media. We got brother NT up here, and also we got brother Sheed up here, and this is the #1 grinder talk, number 13. Moving up to number 13, and we just talking about different things and the bill. That's what it's all about. To bill, and ladies, you welcome. It's an open panel, so ladies are welcome and stuff. So, but most like brother NT. Oh, there you go. There you go, the professor. So you on mute.
There I go.
Okay.
Should be good now.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that we see this space. I see the space for what it is, but I also believe there's quite a talent in this space that we fail to acknowledge.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, I mean that's the way it's gonna be. I kind of tell people that's what it is. I mean, look, I'm a capitalist. That's what healthy competition is all about. But at the same time, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. So if I don't see you, that's not necessarily my fault. And I tell people that it's kind of your fault. I could be the most talented dude in the world. If I didn't speak up, if I didn't take the initiative, y'all would never know who I was. So you can be the best in the business, best in the industry. If nobody knows you exist, you ain't making a dime.
Yeah.
So at some point you're gonna have to market yourself. You're gonna have to promote yourself. You have to put that work in.
Yeah, and constantly put that work and constantly improve. Wherever I see wherever things, I say, oh, I need to work on that. I always improve my brand. See, I'm a brand. So I gotta improve. I gotta improve my brand. So that means any constellation that I need to get in the near future, I gotta accept that. And you don't have to. I'm just saying you don't have to, but if you're thinking about the future, you will do that, and you will benefit from it and everything. But what you think about the Knicks, man?
I mean, I really don't know what the hell they're doing. I don't. They are. I mean, look, I'm just looking at the way the league is going, and it's not looking good. I know Knicks fans are optimistic, and I'm always saying I've been a Knicks fan all my life, and Knicks fans are the biggest problem in New York. Too impatient, expectations are too high when the team is mediocre. Even last year, I told everybody, I'm like, look, before the playoffs, I'm like, look, if when the 10, I think I had this conversation with you. I'm like, look, if the team gets to the second round and it can go 5 or 6 games, I mean, that's a win. That's a success. The season is a success. But just understand that this is not a championship team. So when they do go 5 or 6 games in the second round, don't be calling for somebody to get fired or traded. Don't. You know what I'm saying? Because New York media is tough. It's tough. And when those execs start start feeling that pressure, somebody's going to get fired or traded. And this is what causes the team to stay in purgatory, because you don't allow them enough space and time to grow. You don't give them the opportunity. If they're going to suck, let them suck real bad. Let them suck bad enough so they can end up in the lottery and get a decent pick. And maybe they'll learn from their mistakes. They'll get enough game film to kind of see that. And if they're going to be good and go to the second round, just cheer them on as a fan. That's what you're supposed to do. But stop calling for a coach to be fired, or a GM to be fired, or a president of basketball operations to get fired, or an all-star to be traded just because you lost the damn, like you actually overachieved. You overachieved, or you were just right on par. Like that's it. That's it. Enjoy the ride. Go on the next season. Only one team can win a championship. Every other team season going to end usually with a loss. Every team that makes the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? All but one team, their season will end with a loss. So
exactly.
My thing is, Auntie, I'll say it like this, right? I don't like the coach. I really don't care what Julius Randle, but that's a separate conversation. I'm not going to get into it today. But people ask me, what you think about the Knicks? I say, if they get the second round, that's what it is. What do you mean, Grinda? I say, yo, I'm a New Yorker. You know what I'm saying? I'm a New York fan. But I got to be realistic, too. They are not, they are not, like you said, they're not a championship team. Why? I said like this. Even if they crawl to the semifinals, it's a win. But they're not in the second round. I'm good. They said, what do you mean? I'm good with that. What you expect me to do? You expect me to let my eyes lie to me? I mean, what I'm seeing lie to me is like,
you kind of have to be.
Roster.
Now you kind of have to be cool with that. I mean, this is not a championship team.
It's not.
I'm like, they're like, oh, but they lost to the Heat. I'm like, they would have lost to the Celtics too. And then had they not lost to the Celtics, they would have lost to the Nuggets. So what are you? This is not a championship team. Like, are you telling me that they would have beaten the Denver Nuggets? They would have beaten the Boston Celtics. They probably, I mean, come on. They wouldn't have. So come on, man. I mean, you got a little bone. You got a little bone. That was supposed to be a blessing in disguise. Y'all didn't have to play against the Bucks and Giannis.
Basically, right.
So because you got to play against the Heat, you got home court in the second round, and you still lost. You still gave up game one. Gave up home court in the first game. Never got it back.
Yeah.
They protected home court after that. Didn't give up another game at home. But that's where they lost the series. So they never recovered from game one. Ended up losing, what was that, in 6 to Miami?
6.
Yeah. And I went to games 3 and 4. They got beat. Like, it's not even like you blame that on the refs or whatever. They got beat. And I'm a basketball head. I can say that. I don't have a problem with that. But when teams get beat like that, you got to let them come back and come back better. We remember what the Spurs did in 2014, I think it was. After that team came closer to winning the championship and not winning it than any other team in history. They pretty much brought back everybody, ran it back, and then came and mopped the floor with the damn Heatles in Miami. I'm talking about just beating them because we watched enough game film, and they said that, like, we watched enough game film, even though it hurt to watch it, we realized we wasn't playing our style of basketball. We were playing theirs, and we still almost beat them. So imagine if we'd have played our style, which is ball movement, ball movement, efficiency, crispy passes to the chest, helping the helper, all of that stuff, crashing the board. We'd have played that. So what did they decide to do? They decided to unleash that on the entire league the next year, including that, which pretty much, I mean, you never erase the loss from the year before, but it pretty much like solidified it as a fluke because they got better from that. So I'm like, allow y'all team, Knicks fans, allow y'all team to get better. Like, do y'all understand? Y'all called for the firing of a president of basketball operations that had 11 rings. 11 championships. This man done forgot more about basketball than you'll ever know. And y'all are calling for his job. Y'all are the same people that was booing Kristaps Porzingis in the draft.
Yep.
Booing that man when he got drafted. Okay? Listening to Stephen A. Smith, who don't know a damn thing, said we should have drafted Willie Cauley-Stein over Kristaps. You listen to this garbage? Now all of a sudden, Stephen A. Smith knows more about basketball than Phil Jackson. Come on, man. I know patience ain't a New York vocabulary term, but they're going to have to get that.
It's not, you know, that's not the culture of New York.
No, I know. No, patience is not like a, yeah, it's not
It's
really.
not, but you got to.
In a New Yorker's vocabulary, it's not really. I know.
It's not. And that's the problem. I'm starting to see mediocre team, and I'm saying throughout the years, y'all letting good players go for garbage. Y'all don't get a chance. You let them get a chance to bond, and you know, and I'm like, why you letting this let walk like that? I'm like, yo, it's like Obi Toppin.
You know, there's a problem. Yeah, I mean, look, when you're trying to build a championship, I don't mind. I don't mind when you start moving. I mean, that's the GMs and the execs' job. Do what you got to do. You're supposed to be willing and dealing. Sometimes it's just a clear cap space, so you don't have to extend the dude. So a lot of times it's just a salary dump. I can understand why they did it with Obi Toppin, because for his talent level, he really wasn't a big enough. He wasn't. He wasn't really in the rotation, heavy enough. Like he should have been in the rotation. He should have been heavier in the rotation. For whatever reason, he didn't fit into what Thibodeau was trying to do. So, I mean, I'm not going to question them about that. I'm just going to that's my team. So I don't give a damn who's wearing the uniform. I'm cheering for the team. I mean, I'll call a spade a spade, but I'm going to cheer for the team. Even getting rid of Julius Randle, I be saying it like this: when Knicks fans want to start talking about trade this one, trade that one, I'm like, okay, so what are we trading him for? And they're like, I don't care, just trade him. I'm like, okay, you're no longer qualified to talk. You're no longer qualified to even talk. You know what I'm saying? Because when we trade him for a food stamp card, you're gonna complain that the team sucks. So we got to get something in return. Now, I was cool with trading Julius Randle, but I'm like, yo, you going to give us a Draymond Green? Something like that. I think he would fit better in with us, and Julius would fit better over at Golden State than Draymond fits right now. Personally, I think that would be a good deal for everybody, and I think the money kind of matches up too. I thought that would be a pretty good fit.
I think so too. I see, because now you got Golden State, you got Julius Randle. Now he can get you 28. You know what I'm saying? And then that will open up more for Golden State offense. Then you got Draymond Green. You got the young ones. He can help her how to win and stuff like that. And to think about it, brother Antique, I wouldn't mind that.
I just thought he was a better fit for what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? He can help out the dude Hartenstein and Mitchell Robinson down low, because Draymond can switch and do a lot of things on bigger dudes. So he can pick up a lot of slack under there, and he can also double his point forward. You know what I'm saying? His point forward, so he can also handle the ball. He's got a high IQ. You know what I'm saying? That allowed Brunson to play a little bit off the ball, because Miami kind of exploited that because he had the ball so often, they was able to kind of bottle him up in spots on the court. So they realized once they kept Brunson from certain spots, he was ineffective. And because he was ineffective, the team was ineffective.
Was affected too, right?
So I was like, no knock to Brunson, but you know what I'm saying? You got out-coached, Tibbs. You got out-coached. You got out-coached. Like you're supposed to make sure that doesn't happen. The same with they realize that, look, this is the defense that we're going to play, and RJ Barrett is going to be open. So if RJ Barrett can beat us, we're going to be beat. That was Eric Spoelstra's strategy against the New York Knicks, and it worked.
because RJ Barrett can't hit the broadside of a barn when he wide open. Okay?
Nothing.
So,
yeah.
I mean, he can sit there and pout and all of that other stuff, but bro, yo, you're going to have to knock down these shots. And coach got to let him know, like, look, man, you're the open one. Like, you're the open one. You're the one they're playing off of, so we need you to hit this shot. Same with Julius Randle. Like, I'm like, unfortunately, you don't fit in. You need to go to a place where there's already established stars, because I watched this game, and I'm like, bro, that's your problem. You're left-handed.
Right.
Like, you're left-handed. If you just watch him, you can see that that's the issue. And being left-handed ain't a problem. It's just like, bro, you moving like you're right-handed, but you're left-handed. Like, you're actually left-handed. That's the problem. Every time I see him go to the right or spin into the lane, when I see him try to go to that offhand, that's when hell breaks loose and he's got the ball. You know, it's just awkward. Right. It's just really, really awkward. And he's not like most left-handed guys that are ambidextrous. He's not like a LeBron James or something like that. That, you know what I'm saying? It's really not a weakness when he goes to the other hand. It is a weakness when Julius Randle goes to his right, and he seems to go to his right at the worst times. Like, at the worst times. So I'm like, I mean, at this level, I mean, I don't know who could teach you any better. Like, you need to just go to a place the system is already established and you have no choice but to fit in. But nothing can be built around you and win. That's just my take on it. At least not deep in the playoffs.
Yeah, I would say this along the way, brother Auntie. I've been looking at Julius Randle, and it's like when he touched the ball, I'd be like this. Even RJ Barrett, I said, Barrett, they giving you the shot. I said, they giving you the shot. Why you still want to take it to the hole and try? You know, you got to knock
it down. You got to knock it down.
Knock it down.
Like, at some point, you do have to take what the defense gives you. You're going to have to knock that down. You know?
You going to double team and so of course, you know, as Miami, they're a smart defensive team. You got to knock that shot down.
And also, that's another thing. I said this too. And then, everybody called me crazy. I'm like, look, Miami's full of a bunch of undrafted bums right off the street. Okay? And they're like, well, how are those bums scoring all these points? I'm like, bro, because y'all are allowing them to play a zone. Did y'all not play basketball in high school? Okay? We used to do this shit on street goals and blow people out. Like, the hell out of here, man. The zone is set up for, there are only two ways to beat a zone. You got to shoot your way out of it, number one. Or you got to move that ball around. That's simple. You know?
And you know, it doesn't mean when you play the zone, you got to move the ball horizontally. You got to move the ball around. You got to make them move.
You got to make them
one way or the other, it's going to be a back door or an open jumper. And see, and
because nobody's guarding anybody. That's the problem.
Right.
And nobody's guarding anybody. So now granted, it was an intricate zone that Miami was playing. It's not like a high school zone, but it's still just a zone. So I'm like, there's a reason why they playing this. These guys are undrafted, not because they can't shoot and score. Anybody can shoot. My son, 17 years old, he ain't no damn basketball player. He can shoot and score in today's damn NBA because you can't touch nobody. But at the same time, he can't guard nobody neither. He can't guard those athletes. These guys can't guard nobody. That's the difference between them and your heavily scouted, heavily touted guys. They can play on both ends of the floor. Okay, Gabe Vincent, yeah, you can shoot threes. But you can't guard nobody.
Right.
Max Strus, yeah, you can shoot threes. You can't guard nobody. Duncan Robinson, you can't guard nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you got to force these motherfuckers to guard somebody. And that was Boston's mistake. You know what I'm saying? You got Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. What the hell are y'all still swinging at shooting threes for? Make these dudes play one-on-one. Like, make them do it. You're supposed to punish them when they doing that. Impose your will. Like, you saw that Denver did that. It was like, whatever, dog. Whoever you leave open, we just gonna go to them because we sure it's a mismatch. If it ain't Jimmy or Bam guarding them, it's a mismatch.
It's always gonna be a mismatch, and then
Yeah.
that was the.
And I was like, come on, that was common sense. You didn't have to be an NBA coach to see that. You know what I'm saying? You know?
So that's why I was like, I lost respect for Thibodeau then. Yeah,
I don't care for. I'm being honest. I don't care for Tibbs. But this is the thing that when I was watching Boston, and I'm saying like, why you shooting threes, and you had a height advantage. If they double, you throw it out, just go up. And I'm just like, why are you shooting? And you shoot threes, 3-on-1, 4-on-1, 3-on-2. Oh, they don't back it on. We're gonna back it out. And they made Boston play. And that's how they won. I'm like, and also that was our coach. Boston got our coach too.
Hey, I thought they just got outplayed. They got outplayed. And it was too little, too late. They turned it on too little, too late. It's rare you see a team win 3 games in a row in a series and still lose the series. So, but that's what happens when you go down 3-0. You know?
Yeah,
they got hit in the mouth. Yeah, they got hit in the mouth to begin with, and they took that team lightly. I mean, Boston was pretty much running the same play throughout the whole damn playoffs, where they would swing it around and get their 3.
Yeah,
like that. And they were that good of a team that they could get the shot they wanted. That was the shot that they wanted. They were able to get the shot they wanted at any time, for the most part. You know, so hey, I'm just like, I don't. It was just stupid. Like, I mean, you got Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. These are superior athletes. You know, now I get it, but Jimmy can only guard one of them. He can only guard one of them. And Bam cannot guard either one of them on the perimeter. He can't do it. So one of them is supposed to be able to go to work. You know, one of them is supposed to be able to go to work. And Marcus Smart is just way more physical than a Gabe Vincent. Kyle Lowry was definitely a thorn in the asses of every team they played. Like, he was just real tough. Just like he just really didn't make many mistakes, you know, on the court at all. Just very scrappy defender. He couldn't give you a lot of minutes, but very, very, you know what I'm saying? Just like, I mean, the team was well coached. The team was well coached, but they bumped into a team that was better coached in the finals.
That's what it was. Yeah.
You know, that's really all it is. But I even told people, I was like, if you could pay attention to how Milwaukee was playing when Giannis was in against them. Milwaukee didn't look that bad when they had Giannis. Giannis was out there looking like the Joker. No look passes and all of that other stuff. That's going to be available for you when you're playing against the zone like that. All types of crazy shit's going to be available. But you got to be able to see it. You got to have a player that can see everything and still get to the rim and have defense collapse on him and all of that other stuff. You know, you had Giannis out there looking like damn Magic.
Right.
Well, it's just the games that they had to play without him weren't good, and then they lost some leads too in games that could have either evened up the series or they could have took commanding leads. They kind of took their foot off the gas. So that's why they lost. And I thought the Knicks would have been able to watch enough game film and realize how the fuck they lost. Like how Milwaukee lost. I'm like, it's clear as day. These guys ain't getting forced to guard nobody. You got Duncan Robinson on the damn court. You're supposed to abuse him.
Yep.
Like Gabe Vincent, you're supposed to abuse him. You saw what Denver had Aaron Gordon doing to him.
Oh my God, it was like
what? But it's like a duh. You know what I'm saying? Like a duh. Why wouldn't you do that? I can't guard nobody. And then people like, damn, Ant, you was right. I was like, I told y'all that before. Just because they winning don't mean I'm wrong. They can't guard nobody. It's just ain't nobody really exploiting it. They gonna bump into a team that will. they will. Yep.
Yeah, I know somebody told me, hey, I think Miami's going to beat Denver. I like this. Let me go. I said, let me go get me some Royal. I forgot. I said, let me get some cognac and let me drink in front of you and let you know that ain't happening. That is not happening. What do you mean? In a few days, Denver will have the championship.
I mean, they could have, but Spoelstra would have to coach his ass off. And I mean, I really don't see what the hell you gonna do when you got Jokic playing like that.
I don't see what the hell you can do against that. Like I was saying, and I'm like, yo, fuck, man. I mean, you can try to put a big man on him and just make him play on both ends of the court, but if you start letting him play point guard, now he's playing free throw line to free throw line, so he's not going to expend as much energy. And then maybe you can bottle him up and force the ball out of his hands or whatever. But the thing is, even when you force the ball out of his hands in random spots on the court, he'll just turn into a screener right there and start setting crazy ass screens because the dude is still a big ass 7-footer. So like this, and he's finding people. So he's a monster in the pick and roll. You know what I'm saying? He's a monster in the pick and roll. He's got all of the moves. He can slip, pop, fade. He can slip, pop, fade. He can, you know what I'm saying? He can attack. He can attack all mismatches. He's got a back to the basket game. You know what I'm saying? And he's a threat from beyond the arc. Like this is pretty tough to damn beat right now when he's playing out of his mind. Plus, y'all don't have the personnel to do it. You don't. No. If you guys were the Lakers and you had Anthony Davis, I'd be like, hey, do what you got to do. Because Anthony Davis can just be a pest. He can just be a big, lengthy, athletic pest on the guy that can at least lower percentages and make him tired. And then come fourth quarter, maybe you can just have more gas in your tank than he does. That's really all you can hope for. But other than that, it's very few other teams that have the personnel to deal with that right now because the league done went to small ball. Everybody playing small ball. Yeah. So what do you do against a big dude like this? What can you do? The guy's hitting fall away 3-pointers, shooting like this. Crazy.
You do, yeah. Are you? Do you watch football?
Yeah.
What's your teams?
The Giants. That's it. That's it. Ain't no other team. Everybody else is food.
Well, I'm in New York. I support all New York teams, but
you support the New Jersey Jets? The New Jersey.
I get what you're saying, but they say New York.
I know people, folks from New York that are Jets fans, so I get it. I still call them the New Jersey Jets.
I mean, like I told people that I said, listen, y'all got Citi Field. Wouldn't let the Jets come? But would it be good to let them come back to Citi Field instead of playing Jersey? I'm just saying.
Nah. I mean, if they wanted to, they could probably put a stadium on Long Island. They could
I accept that. Yeah,
if they wanted to, but maybe they feel like that's a little too far from the city. I don't know. You understand how New York is structured, and you can't put a stadium. You cannot put a stadium in the 5 boroughs. No. It's just not. It's not possible. So, I mean, trust me. If you could do it, that architect, that designer, would get a Nobel Prize for designing like that. Where you can pack, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000 people in the one spot in New York. I don't see how you can do it the way that shit's structured now.
Yeah, because somebody had asked me last year, said, y'all said, I would like for to come back to New York, but we told the 5 boroughs, where's the room at?
I mean, because what people don't understand is you need parking around. You can't just put a stadium there. You need parking.
Right, put a stadium there. Right. And then you got
New York is built up. New York is built up. It's not built up.
Oh, right. Not mass. Right.
So you got to put that on top of shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like right now, I know I heard they're putting like a Hard Rock hotel and casino. I heard they're putting it like pretty much right in Midtown Manhattan.
It is.
And I'm like, how the hell I plan on doing that? But I talked to the
around Times Square, yes.
I personally talked to the rep for the Seminoles and Hard Rock because they're helping with the funding and everything. And he said, "Look, I don't know how the hell they're gonna do it. All I know is they're paying for it, and they're paying a lot for it. So it's gonna get done. Well, it's gonna get done." He was like, "These people got endless trunks of money. Like they will never run out of money. They fund $5 and $6 billion projects like crazy. So trust me, they've already got the plan. But that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna build up. So I'm like, yo, if you can find a way to put a football stadium in New York City, you the baddest architect ever.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, I said that. I said, well, if they put a stadium, I said like in Long Island, I said like Hempstead or stuff like that. That far from city, that would work. But it cannot be like far from the city.
That's what I mean. It's still far from the city. I guess you can do it, but it's just too far from the city. Because now
that's too far.
You're no longer considered the major market anymore.
Major market, right?
So.
But there's some people said they put it in Queens, but where?
Just like you said, it's what City Field. City Field is already there, and it's a baseball field.
It's a big right.
Like it's a baseball field. Like a lot of those fields that we're doubling and which are pretty much done. But you know what I'm saying? Baseball fields that double as football field, like football fields that double as baseball field. That's pretty much over, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's over. Like think about it. Who still does that in the NFL and Major League Baseball? No.
I don't know. I just for me, it's like, I mean, when the Jets was in the old Shea Stadium and stuff, that, well, it was different times then. Yeah,
that was Shea, and that was a stadium.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. City Field is just a field. Like it's a
field,
baseball field. The whole damn thing is a baseball field. Like it's shaped like a baseball field. Shea Stadium was an actual round stadium. So you could do that.
Right.
Yeah, you could do that. And when you wanted to play baseball or whatever, you can actually put extra seating and all of that stuff in there. And
that's the difference, right? People confuse fields and stadiums. Stadium is totally different. Yeah. And they don't think that's it. You gotta understand that.
And people are like, "Oh, but they put the Barclays Center in Brooklyn." It's like, bro, that's an arena.
That's an arena.
You're talking about 20,000, not 60, 70,000.
Right.
And for an arena, you don't necessarily need the parking. For a football stadium, you need the parking.
Need the parking. And anyway, when people talk like that, do you know what conversation that you really saying? You don't know what you're talking about. You don't. Right. You don't know what you're talking about. And the Barclays Center, come find out. The Barclays Center, I was raised 3 minutes from it.
Yeah, I was born.
So I know that the parameters are.
And I lived, you know what I'm saying, off of Avenue H. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, right, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like yeah, so that's right up the street, dog. I didn't stay there very long. You know what I'm saying? But I did stay there. You know what I'm saying? Right up the street, walking distance of
that's walking
Barclay. So that ain't much, that ain't much at all. But I mean, I was surprised. I didn't think it was really possible to bring an arena back to Brooklyn, but they did it, and shout out to them. But I mean, it's just bad. It's just bad that the Knicks can establish themselves as the dominant team in New York. They're supposed to be. The Yankees are kind of up there by themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, you can call it the Giants. I mean, I'm going to be a Giants fan forever. So that is what it is. But I think the Giants kind of made their mistakes already. When the way they let Tom Coughlin exit, it was just a bad look for the culture.
Yeah.
Just a bad look for the culture, and I think it's going to be a while before you see that again. That man was never supposed to get booted like that. That man was supposed to get a promotion. Because I get it. You know what I'm saying? When you're coaching a little too long, sometimes you become a friend rather than a coach. You become a friend or a father figure, and you tend to care too much about your players' feelings.
when you're supposed to be coaching them to be better players. So I get that. It was just time for him to move on, but you still needed his presence.
Right.
You still needed his presence, and that was good because he was one of the few guys as a coach that was in the NFL that was able to prepare his team better than anybody else or up there with the top 3 coaches in the league for one game. Just one game. And I tell people that, like, understand how football is. It's all about the game plan.
About the game, right?
All of that who's gonna win on paper and the fantasy stats and all that, bro. It's all about the game. That's why I don't play fantasy football. Fucking waste. It's a waste. But as far as I'm concerned, because I can't chart that because I don't know what the game plan is going to be. Like, if you know what the game plan is, if you're a connoisseur like that of the game, like, hey, cool. Maybe you can chart stats, but the game plan is going to change from week to week. So there were very few Tom Coughlin's, Bill Belichick's, Andy Reid's, that were just going to prepare their guys for one game. And just march through the playoffs. That's it. Just week by week, we're going to take it one at a time. Now everybody
but the
Jets, like it's a basketball game.
Yeah, that's why people, like, when people talk about certain sports, I don't talk to them. I'm like, nah, your terminology is wrong. Like, you cannot, because every sport is different. Every terminology is different. So you just cannot just, no, it's not. Like, I watch basketball, football too, and it's like, you pair for each game. You're right. You pair for one game. It's not as serious as people think it. You pair for one game, and then you build on that momentum, and you keep on like that. So that's what But I want to see what the Jets going to do this year. People say, "Oh, it's a Super Bowl right here." Pump the brakes. Stop. Let's see. So let's see what happens. So tell people about your channel, please, brother.
Yeah, the theme of my channel. Hold on, I'm just doing something for work right now. A second here. I'm gonna have to get off in a second here.
Okay.
Yeah, so the theme of my channel, pretty simple. It's a conversation, communication, and confrontation. That is what we do. Okay. So those are 3 things that are around the corners right there. That's it. So it's all about just opening up the conversation, and I believe that's a lot of people's issues. Nowadays, everybody's best friend has become their smartphone. So a lot of the issues and problems that we discuss and we go through, as people, are, for the most part, just due to our messed up communication and conversational skills. So once we can, just get over that, get comfortable, develop thicker skin, be able to roast, gag, joke, listen to each other, understand each other, cuss each other out, turn up, not take it personally, move on to the next topic, we'll be all right. So that's pretty much what my channel is about. Conflicting opinions are welcome. Everybody's welcome. If there are people you don't like on YouTube, chances are you will see them at my channel. Feel free to come through. You're welcome to. That's pretty much what it is. A lot of people don't get along, but I got people that come from a lot of different areas, sectors, spaces, different conflicting talking points, and they are all welcome over there. So
thank you.
I get it. A lot of people are like, so this is a pro-black channel or whatever. Nah, it's a pro-communication channel. Like that's what it's about. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, I'm gonna be partial to black men, and black women because I'm a black man myself, but other than that, white folks are allowed to get into most of our conversations.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Unless we're discussing things that are specific to black men and black women. In that case, we don't need them in that conversation. They can observe. That's really it. But other than that, I usually don't do race baiting topics or gender war baiting topics or any of that. It's what I'm saying. It's It's pretty much standard across the board. So, I try.
You're doing a great job. You're doing a
The
great.
space is
And at the
received it
same
well.
right, and at the same time, brother, and I want to tell you this too. People that certain people that come different parts of life that cannot get along. So that means that you got the humanitarian spirit in you. It can work if you're not monitored it well. You're not how to do it, and then give them like I told people all the time. You know, you got to let them know that we got to coexist and stuff. And so it's not easy. It's not easy what you do, and I'm very appreciative of that. Keep it up, you know.
Most definitely. So yeah, there it goes. Anybody that wants to, you know what I'm saying, sub. You know what I'm saying, for those of y'all watching on Twitch, Facebook. I know he's streaming on a few different platforms. So check it out. That's the YouTube handle. It's the at Auntie's Purge. So check it out. Everybody's welcome to come through. Membership is cheap. We doing things. We building things. Chopping up. You know what I'm saying. We helping people out with streaming graphics. We helping people out with sound quality, video, pretty much anything that you need. Even if I can't do it, which most of this stuff I can't do. You know what I'm saying? I get a lot of help getting stuff done. We'll find a way to get it done for you. Like, it should be a one-stop shop. We should be able to always get somebody there that can help you with video editing, help you with presentation, content strategy, graphics, sound, video, intro videos, outro videos, marketing, promotion, original music, anything that you need. I'm pretty sure we can help you for. We are open for business, damn it. And that's what building a network is all about. And when you can build a network, then you can build or rebuild a community.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
That's my thing. I think a lot of people have forgotten the least common denominator, which is each one teach one.
Right.
Teach one, and you got to have a network. You got to have a network, and everybody thinks, oh, well, I'll just do this myself. 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 And I have to have these conversations with my clients all the time. Like, oh, hold up. You run a business. You run a successful business. They're like, yeah, but all of this stuff you're doing, I could do myself. Oh, really? Really? I don't see how, because I work my job full time. So you're telling me that you can do your job and mine, and everything's going to be effective? Like, this is why people hire me, so that way they can do what they do and I can do what I do, and everybody's better off because of it. So a lot of folks need to stop trying to do the jobs of others. Oh, well, I'm not good at video editing, so I'm going to learn how to do video editing. No, you hire somebody to do video editing because you're good talking.
Right.
Now, granted, if you got minimal budget, understandable. There are some things that you're going to have to do, or you're going to have to find some inexpensive ways to get it done. Cool.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. But for the most part, a lot of people need to get that out of their head. Stop looking at people and, oh, he's charging for that, or he's doing this or whatever. Oh, I could just do that myself, or I'll just live without it or whatever. Nah, man.
Yeah.
Nah, if you see somebody's doing something and that would be a good addition to your brand, whatever it is that you're doing, either try to incorporate it in there, ask that person how they did it, and be willing to pay for the advice, the information, and the build out for it. Like, for real.
Right.
It'll repay you in spades. And this is how we build as a community. Like, we got to help each other with this stuff. Like we have to. So I don't try to do the jobs of others. I don't bother.
Got you. But I'm gonna how I'm gonna let you know. Oh, do you want me to let you know by Instagram, or let you know when it's a good time to do the chop up?
Yeah, you can
do
just.
Do you have my email?
Yeah, I got here, I'll put it in the private chat. Hold up, I got to step out of here in a second. I'm getting work.
Well, we're gonna get to clap the brother and T in the building. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. My family, yeah, I'm put my there it is. Put my email in the private chat too, so you can have it.
My bad. Yeah, I had your email. Pretty sure I had it.
Okay.
But there I go. Yeah, I gotta step out of here, dog.
Okay.
A consult to jump on, man. But thanks for having me up, man. It was definitely a pleasure, and I like what you're doing over here too. I know I gotta before I go, I gotta run up on a few people, and let them know like, yo, I know I said the space is on notice. I've been saying it for the last year and a half now, and I meant it. But I know some people like, damn, he's talking about me. I'm not talking about everybody. I'm really not. There are some people that are larger content creators and don't have to come down and deal with us smaller folk, but they do.
Right.
They really
Right.
do. And you know what I'm saying? They've helped me to do things. So, I mean, so I'm not talking about everybody, but the people that I am
I
talking
get what
about,
you're
for the
saying.
most part,
Right.
I'm not even gonna really spend too much time addressing them. We're just gonna run them the hell over.
Right.
For real. We're just gonna run them the hell over and handle business, man. Because
That's all it is. Yeah.
ain't no time, man. I gave when I said the space is on notice. I'm like, what the hell did y'all think that meant?
Right.
What the hell did you think that meant?
Yeah.
Now it's too late. Okay,
Right.
now it's too late. Now it was like
Right.
I gave you guys a year since I said that. Now you guys had all of the opportunity in the world to build up. You know what I'm saying? To build up and help those that were smaller than you. Okay. And also, you had all of the time in the world. If you didn't want to build up and help those that were smaller than you, you had plenty of time to actually come up with an entertaining, more appealing, product that your supporters and subscribers deserve. You didn't do it.
Right.
So if you got a problem with what the hell I've done, you really gonna have a problem with what the hell I'm doing. Trust me. And you're gonna have a problem with the shit that those around me are doing. I promise y'all.
Right. Exactly.
Let me jump in here, bro.
All right, thank you. Appreciate you. Email me later on so we could set that up. All right. I know you're a busy man, so I'll work with you. Don't worry about it.
All right. No problem. I appreciate that. Just give me a shout. All right. I know
Definitely.
I want to do like an invite only panel for some men and women later. So, All right. But no, I appreciate that. Peace, man.
Peace, man. All right. Thank you. As always, bro. All right. That's the one and only brother T in the building. Thank you as always. And we gonna link up and do a chopper. And later on. That's what's up. Roster Rounties, thanks for coming, brother Chi. Thanks for coming. Damn. And that's what's up and everything. And anybody else that wants to come up, they can. If not, I'm going to close this out. Yes, I am. I'm going to close this out. If anybody that wants to come up, they can come up. Let me put the link in here. And everything else, man. Like, so there goes a link. Anybody that wants to come up, feel free. Feel free. You want to come up? We had Auntie come up. Drop a lot, man. I'm telling you, need to learn from. I'm telling you, learn from the real. Learn. That's gonna benefit you too. Build up your brand, and that's what we fail to understand. That I can learn something from brother Pierre. I can learn some other people that I know that's gonna benefit me for the good. But in this space, we don't want to do that. Oh, I know this. No, you don't. Everybody don't know everything. They just don't. They think they know, but they don't know everything. And we have to understand that. We gotta understand that, y'all. Yeah, you know. Yeah. So anybody that wants to come up, feel free. If not, I'm going to close this out. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to close out. Anybody that wants to come up. Oh yeah, I will be probably gonna do a men's panel. I'm looking at next week. I'm thinking about doing a men's panel towards end of next week. And so, but I'll keep you posted on that. That's what I'm thinking about doing. So I don't know if it's gonna be the breakfast one or it's gonna be the regular underrated men's talk, but I'll keep you posted. But there's gonna be sometime towards the end of next week. Toward the end of next week. Okay. So we got Brother Pierre in the building. Good afternoon, brother. How you doing? You go. Oh, dropped off. Yeah. So yeah. See, get back on. Oh shit! Now. See the brother get back on. Plug him in. Be up here like 3 minutes. Then then I got some things to do. You know. So yeah. So. Whew. Yes, so I hope everybody is going to have a great day. I don't know wherever it is. I'm gonna have me a great day, wonderful day, wherever I do it. I hope that y'all will do the same thing too. Hope y'all will do the same thing too. Well, look like he ain't gonna come back, so I'm gonna end this on behalf of my channel, Underrated Darkness, Your Truth, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secret on social media. This is the last the number one grinder talk, number 13. Number 14 will be soon. And have a blessed day. Stay. Oh, he's back. Not yet. Okay. Here you
Yeah,
go.
I had to fix my audio, man. So I had to fix it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
Oh
how
yeah,
you been, bro?
I'm doing all right. I don't want to say about it. I do agree if person ain't really got the time or he don't have the purpose to edit videos, then you need to hire. And then it's kind of how people you trying to put videos out. You know, you trying to put a video out every day, you're gonna have to learn how to edit. That's gonna get very, very expensive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, just you know, but if you just doing it live and you just doing a live, you trying to get them sliced up a little bit. You know, you do a live or whatever. You do a live, couple of lives here. Probably want got somebody that know how to do them. Yeah, because I remember people was telling me to hire thumbnails, right? So I said, let me see. So I went on over there to campus, paid a little old, well, didn't pay it. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't no got anything, but I only paid like $50 a year. Now, if you ever see now you see my channel,
Right.
my thumbnails. I stepped my thumbnail game up. I know some
Yeah.
people hire people to do thumbnails. You know, uh, what I learned about in business is if you can do it yourself first, then it's easy to hire somebody to do it. And now the person don't look like then the person that you doing it, that you hiring, I respect you because now you know you basically giving them a gift. Actually, they know that you really don't need them, but now they got a choice. Now they got a choice to produce now. So I done been before like I act like I didn't know what I was doing. I knew that people are like, well, you need me. No, I don't need you, sir. I'm just too busy doing what I need to do that. So then it works out better. Then people will want to come out. Then you'll have an abundance of people want to work for you when they know you can do it. You know, say, yeah, I want you to edit my videos, and I send them 10 videos that I edit. Now that dude looking at the videos, oh, I can do it. Now now the person is eager to do the business because they know you can do it. So they know if they mess up, they know well, okay, he can do it. But if you don't know what you're doing and you send it and you tell them to do it, and they can send you back up and then fear the product, and you know they can play with you. You know, yeah, that's what I learned about the business. So, but nah, I ain't disagreeing with them. It's based off what you want to do with your videos. You know, because I see some guys out here just doing them, doing videos, and I know, uh, just like this one dude on there, he a boxing guy. His name is Southpaw, and his videos are kind of the same editing style videos, but he got different ways of doing them. So when you first start editing, it's gonna probably take you a longer time to edit your first videos, but after a while, probably take you an hour a day to put content together. And that's really all, you know, and that's what it's about. So you continue to push content out because my goal is to have uploads every day, but I ain't doing nothing but like two or three lives out the week, and then I got me like two or three shorts I put in. You know, but that's what they tell me how to grow and how to, you know, get your format. You want your short format, your medium, and your long form format. You want to be able to hit it three different ways. So that's why I went on and branded my channel. So you kind of where you can't. The reason I've been trying to get my logo on her on my phone, and it won't let me put my logo on this app for some reason. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do it on the StreamYard, but I've been trying to play around and get my logo on it. I got my logo on the iPad, just to let you know. But some reason my headset device won't work on my iPad. So I'm using my phone to talk to you, and I can't change my logo for some reason. So I can't put my logo on it. So yeah, so you can see it. Now you can see it when I put it on YouTube when I message. So yeah. But that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Number one grinder. That yeah, it depends on your passion. You know, it's cheap for me to pay. Yeah, it's cheap for me to pay a dude. It's cheap for me to pay a guy $400 to learn how to edit, then pay somebody to, and then to hire an editor, and I'm paying that guy $50 an edit, and I'm trying to do a video every day. You know, yeah. So I rather acquire a skill, you understand me, than paying a bill. So that's how I look at it. But I have the time. I drive trucks. His lifestyle is totally different from mine. I drive trucks, and when I got a truck, I got 10 hours to do. I go hit the gym for 2 hours. I go to sleep for 2 hours. For 6 hours, I still got 4 more hours of time to do my truck. So I need, you know, I still got time. So I ain't got no family, nothing like that. So that's the key. It's kind of who you are and what you own and what you're trying to do. My goal is to put out nothing but the best content out here based on who I am and who I be, and because I already know what's going on out here in the space. So yeah, yeah. So that's what it's about. So that's all. Anything else you want to ask me? Any questions before I get out? Before I let you go?
No, that's about it. I'm glad you came up with everything, to pass that knowledge because as a brand, I tell people improve your brand because little by little, I'm improving my brand too. So I gotta learn how to edit, do certain things too. Because I have ideas that I want to do, but it's going to take a little time. But you got to
Oh
improve.
yeah,
You want to.
yeah,
You
yeah,
got
yeah.
to improve.
Because
You got to improve. You know, every little.
mhm.
I tell people every little helps. Not
Yep,
everybody have a lot of money, so me, I got me a ring light. Cool to see. Yeah, man, get you a ring light, grinder. And you get your mic, you plug in. You know, every little helps. Now I gotta work on my mic. I got a mic. I gotta work. Every time I plug in, there's always a problem. So I gotta work with some audio and stuff. But that's gonna take a little time. But you know,
right.
hey, that's gonna take a little time. You know, so
Mm,
I'm working on the audio with the mic with the plug in, and every little helps. You know what I mean? So at least I'm
yeah. So
at least I'm starting. At least I'm starting. You know?
yeah. So because yeah, yeah, and that's another reason sometimes you need to learn how to edit yourself because I have a lot of ideas. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I have too many ideas, man. I
Me
want to do
too. Right.
skits. I want to do this, this, this. I have too many ideas to actually hire an editor. I have too many because I ain't making no money. I ain't monetized. You know what I'm saying? I'm still at 147 subscribers, and and it's not the lack of the content not being quality. So people can't say that because if I didn't have quality content, people wouldn't be every time I go on panels. People will say I saw your content or I know who you are. I'm probably the most famous 147 subscriber in the history of YouTube. So it's time to put some work in. So
Yeah.
and yeah, because I seen people that putting 60 videos that I got. I don't know what they be doing. I just look at the content, and I'm not jealous. But there's some guys out here, man, that's got content out, and that content is not good. They bullshitting, bruh.
Yeah.
So, but the key is the information is trash, but their production is I say pretty good. So it's all about the production. So
Yeah.
that's why I branded myself because I'm the game show, but I'm pretty much a production company. So I'm finna produce stuff and things. Perfect example, I'm fishing to go to the studio tomorrow and I'm fishing to make some intros. I'm going to make the intros. I'm not hiring nobody. You understand? That's another one thing where I learned if people know that you're putting the work in on your content, because I done an evaluation of my content. I hired somebody to evaluate me. The dude told me straight up, your content is good, but make sure that you doing majority of the work. So if you know, he ain't tell me to edit or nothing like that. He said, use your brand. You know, you the personality. Sell your personality. That's what's gonna get you there. He said, that's what's gonna get you there. Sell you. Cam up. You have to cam up. You can't do avatar. He peeping. He said your information is good, but people need to see you. Plus, he probably seen that I have. Plus, he checked out my
Mhm.
thumbnail. So I see you. You have a style.
Yeah.
Your style is hats. Your style is certain kind of wear, glasses, shades. How you dress. Pretty much pump your style. Pump your style. So whatever you do, pump your style. Whatever you do, pretty much make sure it's your stuff you doing. And so basically tell me if I put my if you know I did the intro and you know I did the intro pretty much, or I did the music, you're gonna subscribe to me because you see that I have talent. That's one thing
Right.
I learned about it. If you got talent, I don't care if you hate me, you're gonna subscribe to the channel. Who is this dude? And then they see me, that guy made that. Oh yeah, I gotta subscribe to him. I ain't got no choice. This dude's an entertainer, you know. So and that's what I do. I entertain off the information. So I'm basically entertainment. So yeah. But I'm finna go to the studio tomorrow, man, and make some music. I got 2, 3 intros I got coming up. I already got a little old song. I just been riding, listening to it now, and I'm
Mhm.
finna make it work. So
That's what's
yeah,
up.
yeah. So that's what it is, man. You know, you just got to find your niche in you just got to find your niche in this space. You know, you got to
Yeah.
find it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the picture that I had before, I don't think you remember. It is one of my intros. I had the hoodie with the glasses and stuff. But you
Yeah,
know,
that was
looking at
cool.
it, yeah, that was cold. That was cold. But it's time for me. I said I gotta switch up.
Yeah,
That's what I
because I'm in link with some guys that they be making videos all the time. So I ain't worrying about the videos. I just need to get the intros made. Then down the line, I'll be making some videos and some stuff. It's gonna fit my personality too. So straight. I'm Texas, so it is what it is. You'll know it. So
Mhm.
the kids who I'm working with, man, they better come on with it, man, and don't play with me. Cause one thing about me, my pet peeve, when I'm ready to go to work, I'm ready to go to work. I ain't got time to be playing. You know, yeah, because I'm trying to get it out there. So I'm trying to get
Mhm.
everything out before the 8th. I'm trying to get everything out before I come back. Before I come back and make my grand return on the 8th of next month. You
Okay.
know, yeah, yeah. That's when I come back my first live or whatever. I already got pretty much my studio already set up again. So the logo was planted all over there. So the albatross is gonna be looking nice. I got to go get me a mic. I got to go to GC. We ain't gonna promote them, but
Uh-huh.
GC and get the mic that I need. You know what I'm saying? If anybody go to my channel, and see my look, the mic you see is what's gonna be the mic I'm gonna use. Because I know the mic that I wanted, right? I went and hired a guy to do my branding, right? He put the dang mic that I wanted on there. So thank you for the compliment. I didn't even ask him. I just gave him what the logo was, but when he gave my banner, he put the little mic on there, and that was a mic I was actually looking for. That was actually looking at that I want to get. So he best must confirm me that need to be my mic. So I'm gonna get that mic. That mic gonna be tight. So yeah, yeah. Like Kuda was saying, get your sound together. And then on top of that, even though I ain't gonna be lying, I've been nigga rigging the sound, but every time I be coming on, I see my sound is good. So I just got to get the mic for the aesthetics, man. So I'll be good to go. So yeah, yeah, 'cause, yeah, yeah. This YouTube stuff is hard, man. But hey, man,
Yeah.
you hear stories about guys, man, been sitting around 2 years, man, with less subscribers than me, and then the third year they blow up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, 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 yeah. So that's what it is, you know.
That's for me. Throughout the
Go
years,
ahead.
but throughout the years, my channel has been growing like little by little. And they
Yeah.
have people say, they said, you put out a lot of stuff. Why your stuff don't be growing like that? It ain't that I ain't put in the work. That's how people is. But I still keep on grinding, still improving. I believe one day, man, no, they go choo 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 choo. I'm not worrying about that. You know what I mean? I just want to keep great content at the same time. Everybody is different
Hmm.
audience and stuff like that. You know how it is when
Yeah.
when you bring the real people are not receptive to it. So you gotta tweak it a little bit. You know what I mean? So it's all right
Right.
with me. You gotta tweak it. You know what I mean? People like
Right.
fuckery,
Right.
so
Yeah.
that's why I'm at. So that's what I'm cool. I'm not saying cool because I'm improving. That's why like I could talk about this. I could talk about that because excuse me because I've been through things. I can go many. You know what I'm saying? I can go many ways because I've been through certain things. So I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, but it's cool though. So people's not ready for that. People not ready for that. But
Oh
but
yeah.
that they acting for.
Yeah. Cause see, what I end up, what my goal is my uploads is gonna be pretty much, you know what I'm saying, my Cowboys, my take on some politics, and my take on basketball when it come around. But topic when I go live, then I'll be talking about the relationship dynamic, and a little sports in between, and then a powerful, inspirational, motivational message. You know what I'm saying, on my Sundays.
Mhm.
So I ain't worried about that Sunday show. People coming in and out. It's just information I'm gonna put out, and I'm gonna make it. That's my spiritual science day. So I'm gonna do that. Then the other 2 days, be about Tuesday most likely, where I really go in on what's really going on out here. And then Thursday, man, it must likely be my little old freestyle day. But the remaining of the 7 days in between it, I'm still putting uploads and short content out there. So that's the goal. So hope by the end of the year I be where I need to be. Hope I be right there to the brink of getting to that infamous 1,000 subscribers. I already know when I get to 1,000, I'm gonna blow up. So They gonna open me, and they gonna YouTube gonna be like, okay, this guy has been really patient. Let's go on, open up the floodgate, because he's putting more uploads and shorts out than live content. You know, that's just how I look at it. So yeah, yeah. Because what I ended up doing, man, when I'm finished, like a couple months ago, what I did is I just did, you know, them premieres, right? That I did. I just did a test on them, and I see, I can do okay, and I did tests and I did some shorts. So I see that I can pretty much do um, upload and 2 or 3 shorts and plaster them all over, plaster them on TikTok, plaster them on Instagram and Facebook Reels and YouTube. I can do that in 2 hours. So now I say if I start editing, then they say, okay, if I start learning how to edit, it's gonna probably take me 4 hours when I first started. So by the time I really get good, I'll be able to put out content in 2, 3 hours. Mess around, be able to put out a lot of content in 4 hours. You know, before you know it, I be having pretty much the 7-hour work week on you, pushing out a lot of content. You know, that's how I look at the content, and then after that, that'll be pretty much really getting really doing some things. Really doing some things.
Yeah.
So yeah. Cause I'm gonna go meet with somebody when I get home, make a phone
Okay.
call and see who won't see if I can find me some acting interns and make some skits.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna make some skits. Man. So yeah, I'm gonna make some skits. Really have some fun. Cause one I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that Kiki Palmer skit. You know, they're gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna show you what a masculine principle accountable for nature would have done.
All right.
A man do it though, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's one I'm gonna do. You know, because I've been looking for him, seeing nobody done a skit on it yet. Ain't nobody done a skit on that yet. Not even the top skit guys. Nobody touched it. I said, oh yeah, that might be a lane. That might be a lane for me. Yeah, that might be a little lame for me. So I'm gonna try that out and see if that works. You know, and that's what you gotta do. You gotta get out the box on this YouTube. You
Yup.
know, and yeah, so you gotta get out the box. Let me give a shout out to people in here. Yeah, Kane. Yeah, Kane's Dolphins 89. What's going on, man? Yeah, man, appreciate you. You know, yeah. Get ready for the game show. It's gonna come locked and loaded on the 8th. But you got to do number one, Grinder. I'm done.
Yeah, no,
I'll let
just
you.
say it. Yeah, you can say your last remarks, and I'm gonna close it. Like I gotta take care of some things.
Oh yeah, man. The only thing I really want to say, man, is yeah, man, continue. You know, to continue doing what y'all doing, man. Continue supporting underrated darkness, number one Grinder channel, man. You know, continue to keep supporting DJ Cooter, Mace Taggart Experience, Auntie. You know, the home of the Purge. Yeah, man. Their support, man, and the real YouTubers out here, man. You know. Guys, they really know what's going on with this content creation. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
you got to
exactly.
keep it up. Yeah, man. You know, shout out to Mr. Jerry. You know, shout out to even PGH Dog, Big Dog.
Hey, dog, yeah,
Yeah.
that's LDBC fan right there.
Oh yeah, man. And yeah, man. We definitely,
LDBC right there. My
yeah,
fan right
peace out to the LDBC, the Lions Den Boston community. Yeah,
there.
man. Y'all keep it up. Getting ready for that fight coming up in a couple weeks. Number one
Yes,
Grinder.
sir. Oh yeah. Let me know.
Yeah, I mean,
It might be a special underrated boxing talk on that. Stay tuned for that. Prince, you're gonna be part of that. So stay tuned for
oh,
that.
yeah, I'm gonna be part of it, man. I'm gonna be part of it. I'm gonna come in there and talk about, you know what I'm saying, what's really going on, you know. Yeah, man, it's been some good, yeah, speaking of that, everybody has been taught, everybody is saying that Ryan Garcia over there with Derrick James, man,
Yes, sir. Yep.
he taking boxing real seriously, man. Yeah, man. I know some people thinking it don't matter. Yeah, training matters, bro. Because if it didn't matter, it wouldn't be training. If it didn't
Training
matter,
does
trainers
matter. What are
wouldn't
you talking
go.
about?
Yeah. Well, some people think training don't matter because if trainers matter, they would be going into the Boxing Hall of Fame. So why would they put him in the Boxing Hall of Fame? They didn't matter. You know. Yeah. You know. Yeah. Because I always say this about Mike Tyson. And Mike Tyson had a kid. I always remember when he lost his first fight. Guess who wasn't in his corner? He was undefeated with Rooney in the damn. He was
Right.
undefeated with Rooney. Now, don't mean he would have went undefeated, but I tell you this: if Rooney was in that dog, he wouldn't lost no Buster Douglas. He might, yeah. Holyfield would have probably. Holyfield might have got him, but it might have been a trilogy too, because Tyson might have won one of them fights. So I ain't with that. I know
But you
about
know,
Go ahead.
I'm saying, yeah, but I ain't cut you off, but you know what could have been? Because I've told people like this, what could have been if Rudy would
Right,
have been in that corner? I'm saying like I'm talking about y'all. I'm talking about the heavyweight division. I'm saying the heavyweight division. What could have been in the
right.
'90s? What could have been if Tyson were like? I tell people if Tyson would just with Harry Rooney, and if Tyson would have got past Holyfield, I say in the early '90s, got past everybody. I'm saying like this. What could have been? What could have been?
That's the main reason. The main that let's just be 100 about Tyson. That's the main reason. 50 Cent. 50 Cent said something that he seen Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson seen Floyd Mayweather, and Tyson said, "I hate that nigga," and he went out and he left. And 50 said, "I don't get it. I got it." Because Mike Tyson knew if he had discipline like that dude, he no diss to Floyd, but Floyd wouldn't be considered the greatest. And Floyd wouldn't be considered the greatest. Tyson would be considered the greatest. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's what Tyson didn't have was the discipline. You know.
Yeah, he had no
So
discipline. Yeah, but see the thing about Floyd Mayweather, he said he's the greatest and stuff like that. No, I'm not gonna say. Are you one of the greatest, Floyd? No, I can tell you he's one of the greatest that I see. I mean, I didn't see face to face, but when I see on TV, and we got to represent Muhammad Ali. But we're gonna take Muhammad Ali because he's a total different level. But and also Sugar Ray Robinson, that's a totally different level. And I tell people this, they said, "What do you think?" Nah, Floyd would have lost. Floyd would have lost to Sugar Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray Robinson, that motherfucker was that good. I watched on TV throughout the
I
years.
think that
That
we just
motherfucker
gotta
was
look at
that
it.
motherfucker was
We
good.
just
This
gotta look
motherfucker
at
won
it.
85 straight fights.
We just gotta look at it, man. It was a guy. We know that Shane Mosley hit him with that shot that stunned him. Think if Marvin Hagler had hit him. Marvin Hagler is one of the greatest finishers of all time.
Yeah,
Bottom line, Floyd would not been able to get hit like that. No time in the fight. He get hit like that in the fight because if you ever watch the highlight of that fight, Hagler would have soon he grabbed his arm. Hagler would have got off of him. Hagler would have fainted to the head and start attacking Floyd's body, making his hands come down. He'd have started body snatching him.
yeah,
Why do you think that Floyd talked about Earl Spence? What Earl Spence is? Earl Spence is a body snatcher. So Earl might have caught him in the head, and Floyd brought his hand down, brought his head, put them hands up. You know what I'm saying? And then hey, he just started wailing on him. Started wailing on his arms. Wailing on you got something about man. They don't care. They wailing on your arms. And keep coming and ride you on up out of here. You're gonna have to fight me eventually. You're gonna have to fight me. Not saying Floyd ain't gonna fight, but that's the first when I saw that fight live, I said, boy, that'd have been a Marvin Hagler. No, sir. 80s.
let me Sandra Brown. Do I know you? Hold up. You
I
got to come
know.
up. Said, yeah, I
Yeah.
ain't see her, and I seen the Brown.
Yeah, Marvin
And,
Hagler. Heck yeah, man. Marvin
and
Hagler
Hal is the
was
mountain, and then you
yeah.
know what? And he's still, and a lot of people don't know he's still underrated. They consider him underrated. You crazy?
Marvin Hagler.
Hagler could box at either hand, either stance. Got
hmm
exceptional speed.
Yeah.
What?
and was a mean SOB.
Was
So
too.
yeah. Floyd ain't finna get in there. And man, Marvin Hagler, man, you know, if Marvin Hagler eat Floyd gonna have to throw. Floyd gonna have to throw 1,000 punches in the round. I mean, he's gonna have to throw 100 punches in the round. He's gonna have to. Some of the, there's some of them fighters that you gonna have to keep him at the end of jab. You're gonna have to
Yeah,
mix it up. You ain't got no choice. Because as soon as you lay off, he coming.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
he's
that's the
coming,
thing, and
man.
that's right, and that's what people fail to understand. That people keep on saying, "Oh, he fights Sample," no, he can fight either way.
Either
You know what I
hand.
mean? And either hand. So, and that's what I keep on telling people that, yo, stop sleeping, man. I'm saying, yo, and I'm gonna tell you, and everybody keep on talking about his IQ. His IQ is even up there, man.
Man, there's IQ up
Oh
there,
man,
man.
y'all stop playing, man. I told people stop playing, talking about Hagler, man. Like, no.
All you gotta do, man. What's been good about you? What's been good about YouTube, man? You can see, you can get his whole career on YouTube. Boxing, you can get the whole career on boxing. You can watch every fight. Yeah, but I'm just telling you, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. So
Yeah.
yeah, can it if can Floyd beat Hagler? Absolutely. But I think that if they had if they had to fight 2 times, I think it'd be a split. I don't think Floyd is running through him.
I'll tell you like this though. I said for me, I don't think Floyd could beat Hagler because see people fail to understand. Hagler got that speed too, man, and
Yeah,
he already can hit. So
you
thinking
right.
if he would have extra speed, he'll generate power. I don't feel sorry for Floyd. Floyd would have got folded. It would not been. I mean, I understand what
Oh
you're
no,
saying.
no, yeah, you're right. Because there's some
He was
fights where
folded, man. Because like you
yeah.
said, Hagler now know how to finish of either stance. That's what people fail to
Hmm.
understand. Floyd, he hit you, Floyd. If he hit you with them, he gonna break your motherfucking arms.
Right. You're gonna
He'll
break his
break
own
you
hand.
up, and
Yeah,
I mean
yeah.
he's very intelligent. How he break you down. He said, "Okay, you last this round. It's all right. I could finish you right then and there." And that's what it was. Nah, man. And so when Floyd told me I'm better than anybody else, and I'm gonna tell you, one person feel that he could knock Floyd out is Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard feel he said I could knock Floyd out.
Yeah, that would have been a tough fight too for him. And you got to
No, so
understand that, and you got to understand that you got to understand about them. You got to understand about those fighters. Uh, see, judges respect the judges that's judging the fight respect them guys. So if you know how Floyd might win a round barely, they're not man. They're gonna go by who gonna outwork. Yeah. We could say we could see a fight where Hagler go out there and he throw a barrage of punches. He might not
yeah,
land but 3. But say if Floyd come back and throw 2 punches and he slip them and get out of there, who won that exchange? Sure wasn't Floyd. Well, Floyd didn't get hit. Doesn't matter. Did he hit him? Did he hit him? Perfect example that people talking about it was the
yeah,
De La Hoya versus Cornell Whitaker, right? And people said Porter Whitaker won the fight. I say no, he didn't. He said he didn't hit him. I question I asked. All that dipping and dodging he doing, that Porter Whitaker get a couple of shots in, pausing. Don't tell me I don't know nothing about boxing, man. Yeah, it's good to dodge. You gotta hit him with a jab. You gotta hit him with a hook. Get up out of there. You gotta do something. You just can't dodge. He throw 100 punches and dodge and get out the way. Think you gonna win that exchange? You gotta show something. You gotta throw something. You gotta
well,
throw something back.
yeah, yeah. You
Because
know,
they're
my
gonna get you
favorite.
for them. Yeah, they're gonna get because because if the judge is gonna judge for ring generalship, they're gonna say you running, Nick.
Right, exactly. My favorite fighter of all, one of my favorite fighters of all time is Thomas Hearns. They said, "Why Thomas Hearns?" I said, "You gotta understand. When Thomas Hearns, when he first started, everybody was like, he had right hand, he had that speed and stuff.
Yeah.
Then when he got older, when he transformed, that's when you start I ain't know Hearns had a left. And I'm gonna tell you, when he got older, he won more titles too than Sugar Ray Leonard. And his career lasts longer than Sugar Ray Leonard of
They
his
did.
second half career.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he could go fight. I said, I've seen Hearns like knock people out with uppercut, last body blow. I'm like,
Yeah, his
I
man was
like that. I
good.
said, you know, I knew he was doing it in his first half of his career. I'm not saying he wasn't doing it, but that him, I don't know. It's like he just transformed and he just got better
His man
and
still.
better and better. His defense got better, and I'm like, I remember he fought this guy, and this guy, he thought he'd come in, and he slipped, and he threw that cross left, knocked him out. He just walked away. I said, dang. I said, God, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
training means a lot too. The late great one. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. Ask Lennox Lewis about that guy. Cause I remember people used to talk down on Lennox, boy.
Yeah.
Cause I mean I ain't know nothing about boxing. So when homeboy came in there, called a franchise. Franchise came in there and
Hey,
said,
man, yup.
yeah, who y'all got? Man, you know, he lost that dude before. Said, man, y'all must know who in the corner. Who in the corner? Man Stewart. He said, a
Mm-hmm.
Man Stewart. Why? Why would happen? Man Stewart gave that man some instructions. Man, and it was straight devastation. I think it was on Hakeem Rockman. Yeah, he
Oh
bought Hakeem
goodness.
Rockman. Man, he gave that dude some instructions. Man, it was over. 'Cause I don't know which
Yeah.
fight. Yeah, I think that was like his first fight. I'm trying to remember. Cause I think when he lost the,
I know it's in the early 90s. I know it's in the early
cause I know
90s.
I think he fought. Cause I think he fought Rockman before, and then he didn't have a manual. And then after him, he brought a manual in. I could be wrong. He might have had a manual on all the fights, but I think he ended up
No,
losing
he didn't
to
have
Rockman.
some of the fights he didn't have Manuel Stewart.
Right. So I think he got him right when he lost to the guy, and then he came back and he knocked the guy out. That's
Yeah,
when he had manual, and that was it.
right,
And
and
he
the
ended
rest
up
was
the rest of history.
history. Yeah, and that's what
Yeah.
people told me. There ain't no trainers, and then I heard you were saying that like almost 30 minutes ago. I'm like, yeah, y'all don't know boxing, then.
No.
Y'all don't know boxing, man. You gotta have a trainer. You gotta have and then see that now there's a thing people say about Derrick James. Oh, Derrick James was not a good boxer and stuff, but he know how to train. Sometimes, and I told people this all the time. Sometimes you could be a pretty good boxer and then win a championship, and you go on to be a great trainer.
Oh yeah.
That people don't understand that, but it does. You know,
Yeah, because you might, yeah.
they know the ins and outs.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's yeah. He is, yeah. Absolutely, that guy. Yeah, yeah.
And you know that now he got Garcia and stuff. And I never really
Mm.
care about him. Garcia, I really doesn't care. But I said I tell you one thing, he gonna pull with them, and the only way he gonna get them better.
Yeah, yeah. He gonna get better.
He gonna get better. I'm
So
trying to tell you. And I'm saying that if I mean if he win the title of a Derrick James on a Derrick James. And then we ain't talk about yet that one of the Charlo boys going to fight Canelo. He's going up, I think 168 to fight Canelo. And then if he
yeah,
pulled that off,
that's a Derrick James fight.
That's too
Yeah,
undisputed that Canelo. I mean that Jamar
Derrick.
did. Now people don't
Yeah,
understand. It's not easy to go from 154 to 168, and if he defeat Canelo. That's two undisputed or two different weight classes. That's unheard of.
unheard
And
of.
then that's unheard of. And then if you got the other guy going here and he win the title. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm gonna say like this: if he pull up, you hear from the first on the underrated Doctors channel. You gotta
They
talk.
mess
I'm talking
with
about
him.
Derrick James. You gotta talk about Hall
Hmm.
of Fame. You gotta talk about Hall of Fame. He
Heck
got to be
yeah,
in the
he
Hall of
in
Fame
there.
because he got to be in the Hall of Fame. He got to be the Hall of Fame talks. If he pulled this off within within a year and a half, and then not think about it, and not counting if Earl Smith's victorious, right?
Right.
If Earl Smith victorious, then
That's
he
another
go up to one,
undisputed.
and he go up to 154 within 2 years and won some titles up there. Derrick James has to be in the conversation of Hall of Fame. That's all I'm going to say. You heard it first from here. He got to be Hall of Fame consideration. The conversation got to be Hall of Fame. It's got to be Hall of Fame. It got to be. If he pull that off, within 2 years, y'all. You hear it first from the number one. Heard it first from right here. The Underrated Darkness is Hall of Fame.
Yeah, they can't mess with him. They can't mess with no dead James. They know nothing about him. Yeah. Yeah. Like Roger said, you don't know a damn thing about boxing. Yeah. Yeah. So, these guys here. Yeah, but they gotta calm it down. I mean, I understand, Floyd Mayweather was great in his era, man. And he came in an era where the welterweight division didn't really, them guys wasn't all that, man. Yeah, wasn't no hitters over there. Now, you in the welterweight division ain't nothing but hitters. You got Bones in it. You got these Spence Juniors and these other guys like Bud Crawford. So yeah, you can't. So Floyd, them kids about 5 years too young, or Floyd was 5 years too old. Whichever one, because they would have ran into each other right now. 7 years, 8 years too young. Shit, they'd have ran into each other. It would have been some fireworks. It would have been some fireworks, man. So, and hey, who knows? But we know in the 80s, I already know in the 80s, Floyd wasn't finna run through the four kings like that. You can get out of here with that BS, man. He ain't running through that, man. He ain't going through that, Andre.
Yeah.
And people got to get out of here, man. Undefeated don't mean nothing, man. Hey, man, if it was all about undefeated, niggas, you niggas would have never watched Rocky.
Right.
Rocky would have never been shit. You know what I'm saying? And then if it was all about undefeated, Creed wouldn't make no money. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about the comeback story. It's always about the comeback story.
Yeah, see, people fail to understand. Why do you think a lot of those boxers who go Hall of Fame, a lot of them was not undefeated. A lot of them have to suffer 1 or 2 or 3 or sometimes 4 or 5 losses to get back, and they became greater. Look at Winky White. Look at his record. People say he ain't in the Hall of Fame. What the fuck he ain't in the Hall of Fame? He won some. He lost some. Yes, but at the same, he brings some great ones. And then that's what I'm saying. A lot of y'all see, y'all don't know boxing, man. Y'all need to be quiet, man. Be quiet, man, because I tell people the number one grinder. I know boxing. I just don't speak on it. That people think I know boxing. So this is what I'm saying. When you fight a person, when you get one loss, that does not mean the end of you. There's people. There's boxers have suffered some losses, right? And they become great after that. But they just come because they had losses before that. You didn't know what's about them. You don't know. And they become great.
Yeah, you got fighters like, perfect example would be when people back in like the 90s, early 2000s, everybody was gravitating to the MMA. They best fighters was losing. You got one of the greatest fighters, Anderson Silva, man, he lost. Because shit, he lost a couple fights in his career. But Anderson Silva is still considered one of the greatest, you know what I'm saying, MMA fighters all time.
All time. Consecutive bouts. A lot of people, Anderson Silva in his career, he was losing. He was losing. He was losing. And look at what I'm saying. So I mean, what you WC, you know what I'm saying? So mixed martial arts and everything, he's a guard now. The record he gonna put like
One of
these
the greatest,
championships.
one of the greatest female MMA fighters is Amanda Nunez.
Yeah,
She lost a fight. Shit. You see what I'm saying? And if you see
yeah,
Amanda Nunez, you gonna have somebody heard she lost. I know, yeah, she lost. And when you end up seeing it, yeah, it is what it is. Homegirl had her, man. Got in one of them holes, man. Got up out of there.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Sandra
man.
Brown. Yeah, Sandra Brown in the chat. She said different breeds of fighters now. I agree. I
Hmm.
agree. They scared to fight. They scared to fight, and that's what I'm saying. That like the 135 weight class and the 140, that those and 140. Well, I said maybe 147 and 154. Those are weight class, y'all. You need to watch out for years to come because it's going to be. I said if the fight is willing to fight against each other. I'm
Right.
saying that. I'm saying that. No ducking, no nothing. Those are weight class y'all better watch out for because there's going to be some good fighting coming up. I'm telling you, if
Well, I
they
think
not,
this year.
right, if they not, if they want to fight against each other, if they will.
Man, no ducking, man. No ducks,
No
man.
ducking, man. No.
Mhm. Yeah, they still talking about boy Devin Haney. I don't know what's going on with him. He ducking now. I don't know what's
Who?
going on.
Who's
Devin
that?
Haney. Devin Haney.
Ah man, I don't really listen to that. Hey, yo, but I'm gonna tell you, you need to watch out for Telefino Lopez. I call him Telefucko. He need to shut up.
Yeah, he over there talking crazy on Tank while Tank up in jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't. Yeah,
Yo, Tank got the mints, man. I keep on telling y'all, Tank got the mints. Better cut it out, Telefino.
yeah. Tell Fimo trying to get him some money, man. That's all he's looking for the
Yeah.
money back. Cause that flight attendant finna take half his money. She divorced him. Yeah, so he calling out Tank. And Tank is getting to where, man, he ain't just, man, if it don't make sense for him, he ain't fighting you, man. He ain't fighting you just you get you some money. Tank ain't with that. Tank ain't with that. You ain't pipping Tank.
Nah, man, nah.
You ain't pipping Tank.
He's different things. See, people talking about Tank. I said Tank got power in 135. What do you think he gonna go up to? I said, what do you think was gonna really happen in 140? Think about. I told people think about that.
Yeah, Tank say they already say Tank already said Kenny and Calvin already said that Tank ain't going to 140 till he's 30 years old.
I'm
So they
saying
already
like
said he
that's what
ain't
I'm
going.
saying. He's a seasoned pro and he's a veteran at that time. And when that time comes, he knows the know-how. And now that and people fail to understand in boxing, that's like prime time right there. Come on, y'all. A 30-year-old Tank Davis, yo, come on, man. Stop playing. He gonna fight 140. The motherfucker, you might as well send the motherfucker right. He got the anyway. Man, he gonna let people out, man. Nah.
Yeah. Teofimo Lopez over there talking outside his neck. Yeah, man. I ain't respect that because Tio,
Yeah.
man, Tio finally was getting some love back in the game. Not for me, I don't really give a damn. But he was starting to get some love back from the Spartan. He want to talk down. I said, boy, Tio, you can't shut your mouth long enough to enjoy it. Yo, that cloud chasing all over there at the damn
Yeah. The 7-8 Sports TV, the general TV did a preview about telling fuck for. He don't know what he wants. 20
that
million or
live
10
Dan don't
million.
live Dan don't like him.
Huh?
He's saying 7-8 sports. He don't like
I don't care. I don't care what
TFB.
television is. Yeah, go to 7-8 Sports TV. He did a preview on telefilm, man, about other stuff too. But I don't like telefilm. I don't like him. I don't give about him. And he just all about for the money grab because he want to be part of this thing. Man, listen, he would ask me, I'm saying it like this. If Tank would ask me, Brian, you think I should fight him? Man, that's gonna be a waste of time. You got a WBO belt. Now, if you want to collect belt, it's all right. But to me, at this time, it ain't worth it. Teal should not be No way, don't talk about the championship conversation. You got a WBO belt.
Yeah, everybody knows
Well,
on
give
the
me a
belt was a damn
grade.
WC. It ain't WBC, it ain't shit.
WBO belt.
Yeah, it ain't
Give me
WBC, you
a
ain't got no belt. WBO. Yeah. Nah, people don't rock with that
so Fee,
WBO.
you got the WBO belt. So you know how the rankings is going down, brother. Preach. Come on, man. We gotta be honest.
Ah man, I ain't worrying about T.O.
So
Man,
you don't fight solo
T.O. fighting. He fought an overage fighter. That was an indictment on Regis Prograde for losing to that thumb. It's an indictment on him. I forgot who was trying to call Regis Prograde out. Uh, yeah, I don't know, man. Look like Shakur might have to move up, man. He might have to move up to 140, man, to get some work. Shakur
Yeah,
ain't gonna get no work at 135.
yeah,
So he gonna have to go on and go up to 140 himself, so he can go get his hands on Regis
yeah.
Prograde.
I think that there's some talking about that we might have to move at 140 because I think that's where it's at right now. 135 is going to be okay. I'm not going to say 135 is going to be there, but I think the next year and a half I believe that's where the money is going to be at.
Yeah, 140 gonna be the money. It's the money division, man. You know.
That's where the money is at.
Yeah, because these guys is ducking. You know, they got to get out of. They got to get out of tank house. You know, they got to get out the tank house. That 135 tank house. You know, so they better get on out of there now and go on up to 140 and fight each other. So when tank come up, you can't run. You can't run no more, man. You know. And then when tank come up there, it's over. Y'all out, yeah, and you can't run up no higher because you run up to that 147. Boots in is gonna pip on you. Yeah, yeah, Boots gonna pip on you because Earl already said he going up to 154. Man, he got to go,
Yeah,
man.
he said after I get Crawford, I'm going straight to 154.
Yeah, he out there. So yeah, so look like that's why I say some of these guys don't need to be chasing each other too bad because uh you know you know Earl moving up. Earl don't got no choice.
He has a
So
choice now. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, he can't carry the weight.
His body. If you see his body, his body's ready for 150.
Yeah, because you look at his body, tell him he walk around about 170.
Yeah,
So
he fought
shit.
for 150. I mean, like in due time, I believe he could walk in. He could be a middle. I mean, he could be a natural middleweight. But
Yeah,
but
that's what
obviously
he is.
taking it slow and everything. That's good. But
Yeah,
Spence
yeah,
hits, man. Like, nah, man.
yeah. He
No.
hits like
They
a
say
light
he hit.
heavyweight.
There's some people say he hit like a. They say he hit like a light heavyweight on heavyweight. They say he
Yeah.
hit.
Mm-hmm. That's what they
So
say.
I
Tank hit. They say Tank hit like a cruiserweight.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Stop. I tell people. So Floyd, man, what did this go and say that Spence put mitts on you, man? Stop acting like he bent you up, did he? Just say it, dog.
You don't need to say that. You don't need to say that. Let him make it, man. It don't matter, man. It is what it is. But Floyd did. It was a long time ago. It was on the Steve Harvey show. Floyd did say on there, man, that yeah, I know my boxing record is undefeated, but y'all done had some rough days. Y'all done had some rough days. In sparring, y'all done had some rough days. Yeah. Yeah, some dogs got in there, man, But fortunately, them guys wasn't probably couldn't do it when the lights on, except one guy. We know who that is, Earl. So, but it's all good. Floyd said he boxed him after he got out that incarceration in Vegas. That's when he fought him. But yeah, but it's all good. That's when I heard about when they dropped that nose. I said I didn't even know he did that though. First time I saw Earl fight was under that Sean Porter uh AB card. You know, when Sean Porter whipped the shoes off Adrian Broner. Speaking of Adrian Broner, man, what's up with him, man? Is he gone? Is he done? Yeah,
The mindset, I say yes.
yeah, yeah. 'Cause he done went back to getting drunk. He went back to being a drunk. Y'all on this dang podcast, drunk. You know. Yeah, that was like early. That was last. That was in the last month. That was like about 2 weeks after he fought that fight. Remember? Like
Yeah.
about 2 weeks. Yeah, he fought that fight when he fought that lawyer Hutchinson.
Yeah.
Yeah, put that doggone
Yeah.
potato can in there with him. Yeah, so I wasn't with it. Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. But he's done. He's done. I'm not saying that. Well, I'm talking about what I see. He's gone. He
Yeah,
might
he
he,
out.
he might just hang it up. Might just hang it.
Yeah, it's sad we having a Broner.
And bro,
Yeah, Broner had a lot of support in his corner, man.
yeah. Yeah, he's talented too. You know what I mean? Like, when you do certain things, man, your body, ain't nobody gonna want to touch you. I'm talking to promote. That's what I'm talking about. Ain't nobody want to touch you. And that's what some of these fighters fail to understand that. That's what like when people, the Tyson, I said, yo, let me tell you, y'all motherfuckers better listen to Tyson. Tyson knows what he's talking about. You better listen to Tyson. And then Tyson is he's very intelligent. He knows boxing, he knows the racial content to it, he knows the science of it and stuff like that. Tyson is everybody thinking Tyson dumb. Tyson is not dumb. He is not dumb. He's very intelligent. I'm gonna break down. If I said, "Damn!" I remember it was a young fighter, and he didn't have no he had a trainer, but he didn't know what he was doing. And he said, "Listen," he said, "when he ducked, dig." He said, "Dig this, dig." He said, "Dig the left to the body and hit him with the uppercut. It's there." And the trainer, no, he's dead. Trust me, it's dead. You gonna get him. He does. You right. You gonna get you. You gonna get him. Just get him. And sure enough, that's what happened. He knocked him out. Tyson said. The Tyson pointed his head. He looked at the boy. He went and said, "Gotta use this, man." Then he said, "Thank you so much, Mike Tyson, big fan. Take a picture of it." And Tyson walked away. That's why I said, "Okay." You know what I mean? So, he left. Oh man, I was running my mouth. Yeah, but that's what happened. You know? So we're gonna wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, I already know that. Thank you, but thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, shout out to Sandra Brown. I ain't see her in a long time. Yeah, she a long time supporter. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. I don't know. We gonna wait a few minutes till brother Prince come back and everything. Again, welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secret on social media. This is um number one grinder talk, number 13. And Kane, if you want to come up, you can. If you want to come up, you can. So yeah, if you want to come up, you can. You talk about different things and stuff. So See if Prince gonna come back. If not, and then K, you'll come on. I'm gonna close this out. I said I was gonna close out almost an hour and a half ago, right? But we having a great conversation and stuff. Sometimes you get up early. Sometimes you be missing a lot. Sometimes you gotta wait. Sometimes you gotta be a little patient. So we have Brother Ed T up there. Shout out to Brother Ed T. Thank you for always blessing me every day. Also, we had our brother Sheed up there. And also, we have brother Prince up here. So here goes a link. Anybody that wants to come up. If not, I'm out. So, yeah. So y'all got a preview of the underrated boxing talk. But it's good though. It's good, man. It's good to talk boxing. King up here. Okay. Shout out to you, brother Kane.
Hey man,
You can speak.
how are
Hey,
you?
what's going on? I'm good, fam. How you?
I'm all right. Can't complain.
That's good. How's your day
Another
so
day.
far?
Man, I woke up with a headache. Man, my head's
Oh
banging
man.
right now.
Oh, do you took some for it?
Nah, it's from the weather here because it's raining.
Oh, I got you.
Every time it rains here, my head starts banging. I'm like, what? What is
Oh
this?
wow.
Feels like a bass drum in my head.
Oh. Yeah, you gotta take care of that, dog.
Bop, 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 bop.
Got you.
Terrible.
Got you, bro. Got you. Yeah, so
How are things
anything you
with
huh? Go ahead.
How are things with you and the missus?
We good.
That's good.
We good. We still good. We still good.
That's awesome, huh? How's the weather up there nowadays?
But the weather, it's in the it's in the late 70s.
Must be nice.
It's okay. It's all right. It's okay.
Here in
It's all
Florida,
right.
shoot, forget about it.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Yeah. So, what part of Florida you live in again?
South Florida.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So, do you live near Miami?
I'm an hour from there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you, when it gets hot, man, it gets hot. And I don't understand how some of these guys can go see a Dolphins game in the hot sun. Not me,
Yeah, I've been to Florida a few times. I know exactly what you're talking about. It gets hot that bubble. Like, but when we air conditioning shit.
Yeah, man, I ain't trying to bake. That's for sure.
I be in there. If it gets hot, if it goes get over 100 now in the 90s. No, I'm cool.
Yeah, and
I'm in the air conditioning. I have no, yeah.
yeah, and then I can understand why some of these guys um get drunk before the games, and they wonder why um they feel like shit during the game.
Oh no. Good question.
It's like man, if you're gonna get drunk, do it at home. Don't go do it at a stadium.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna end up feeling like absolute dog water, and then you won't be able to enjoy yourself. So I don't see the point.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
man.
No,
I mean,
that's true. That is
for
so
me,
true.
if I'm gonna go see a game, I'm gonna go there, get my little snack, my drink, sit down and relax, and mind my own business. If that makes sense.
Yeah, make a lot of sense. Yeah, it make a lot of sense. But you know how
Yep.
some people is, you know
Yeah,
how
they
they
don't
are
know.
listen.
Yeah, they don't know how to. They don't know how to act.
No, no, they really don't.
And then when they get in trouble, um um they quick to play victim, and they expect for people to feel sorry for them. No, man, that ain't happening.
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah. That's so true, man. Oh.
And I done seen so many athletes, right, do stupid ass stuff, and then they want to look for what you call it, for what you what's the word, people feel sorry for them.
Right. Yeah. Yup.
Well, and I'm like, if the normal if the normal person does something like that, man, we feel it. Yeah, man, I don't understand, man.
Hey, no, you know what? And something you just don't understand. Don't even try. But you know what's going to happen after that. So that's what I said. Okay, that's what you want to do. You know the consequences going to come with that, right? That's what I told you. You know the consequences going to come with that, right?
Yeah, and then you got on some of these athletes doing stupid Instagram photos and videos and stuff like that. And then when something happens, they get in trouble. They're like, "Oh, I didn't realize it was that much of a big deal." It's like, come
Mhm.
on, man. You work from college to the NBA, and you get there, and um just because of one little mistake or mistakes,
Right.
it costs you your whole career. Like, really?
Yeah, it does, right? Yeah, it's true. It's
It's
true.
like I don't understand the logic of some of these athletes. So I don't, man, I just wish them all the best, honestly.
Yeah. That's all we could do. Wish him the best. That's it. That's all we can do. Wish him the best.
It's like I don't understand how you work your butt off in high school to get to college, and then from college to get to the pros, and you develop yourself in the pros, and then you get in trouble, and next thing you know, your career is shot.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah.
It's
Right.
terrible, man. I mean, I done seen so many athletes, and it seem like it's the same thing over and over and over. Make little, make one little dumb mistake, and next thing you know, it cost them their whole career. Like
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's true though. Yeah.
how do you feel about that?
There's nothing I can say about it, bro. There's nothing I can say. Yeah, that like I say, if you want to make that, that's consequences on you.
Yeah, man.
That's the way I look at it. So, the halls, 12 hours. If you can come up if you want, they go, they go the link right there. Come up. You can come up. Ain't no problem. You can come up on 12 hours. Yeah, I don't that's why I tell people all the time that in life, you make certain moves and you got to deal with it. So in the later life, if you keep on doing, I may say, if you do what you have to do, don't expect that person has supposed to accept it.
Facts.
Don't expect that person will have to accept that. That's why I told people, that's what my parents always told me. My late parents said, when you make a decision, because sometimes you make the decision, it can hurt you later in life. And there are certain things that you want, there's certain things that you really want to get, you can't get. And I'm not talking about people locked up in jail. No, I'm not talking about that at all. I'm talking about anything. That's why people fail to understand. Oh, you have to accept. No, you don't. I don't. No, you don't. No, I don't have to accept none of that. No, I don't. I accepted it. I told you I accept it because I want to be with you, or it could be whatever it is. But that's what I be telling people, Yeah, I want you to come up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anytime, sis. Anytime. But that's what I be telling people. Like you want to live that fast life when you was younger. Then you do this and do that, and you don't think they. I mean, yeah, it goes from man or woman. I'm gonna say man or woman. Then you have kids, right?
Right.
You have kids, or you have this and that. And then all of a sudden you get yourself together and stuff like that. Yeah, nah, man, I know, I don't want to deal with that. You can't get mad. That's their choice.
Yeah.
That's their choice. Cause let me tell you, I know God I grew up with that at my age got grown kids, 6 or 7 kids. And there's some women looking, I'm not dealing with that. And you can't get mad at that. You can't.
Yeah,
They
you
don't want to
can't.
deal. They don't
Yeah.
have to deal with it. That's their choice. Cause who knows? They probably in a certain situation. Nah, I'm not dealing with it. Just as I told there are some women out there, that have kids and stuff. Some men will say, no, I'm not dealing with that because you can't get mad at that either. You can't.
Yeah, and then you got some woman out there.
It
See
goes
a
a man
guy.
or woman. Man or woman. That's what I'm saying. Man or woman.
Yeah, you see a guy or a lady, no kids, and next thing you know, they find a woman or a man who who has kids, and they're like, wow, he or she is attractive, and next thing you know, they go talking to each other. He finds out, or she finds out that they have kids, and they're like, I don't want to deal with that. No, So I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, I know some people. There's some people, yeah, right. And there could be other factors. It don't have to be kids. It could be other factors too. When you sickly or whatever, you send your own way. They gonna look. Nah, I ain't dealing with this.
Yep. Yep. You have to
They got
be
then people
honest.
think that, oh yeah, but I want to be loved and I want to be this and that. Then it should be right. Yeah, it should be no penalty. But hey, you make certain decisions. And you make certain decisions. You live with it and everything. But there are some people saying, no, I don't want to deal with that. And you know what? I tell people it goes for me too. It goes for me too. You don't have to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's their decision. That's their decision. So see, I don't have no kids,
Me
right?
either.
But I had women in the past that's, oh, you don't have no kids, I can't deal with you. Okay.
Wait a minute. What? They said that?
Yes. Yes.
What?
Yes. And
So
I'm
just because
57 years old. And I'm 57 years old. I'm telling you, yes. Years
man,
ago.
man, that's wild.
It ain't wild, it happens. Because a woman sometimes looking for a father figure, for the kids. I mean, not introduce them like that, but in the near future, yeah.
Yeah, but she should at least say, "Hey, I'm willing to like make this work." Not just say,
Some men and women ain't like that, bro.
that's true too. Yeah.
They ain't like that. They ain't like that. I know a guy. I know one of my partners. I grew up in New York, and he let me know I'm not dealing with a woman and no kids. Now I've been through that road before. No.
Yeah, that's not easy
I said,
either.
it's gonna be hard because women have kids. What you gonna do? Well, I just told me.
Yeah, especially
I
when you go
appreciate
to
that. Thank you. Yeah, you right. You right. 12 hours. Yeah, and she said you had a kid and the child was on Earth for a short time. Rest in peace. It's your kid. Oh yeah, that's little JT all day. I had women when I tell what happened to me. When you know what? I had women came to me. And I told them, yeah, I had a son, but he lost everything with that and everything. They ain't want to have no parts of me either.
What?
Yes.
Man, that's crazy.
And it does
Wow.
happen. And it happened, and I'm telling you, it happened to women too. It happened both sides. So that's what I told people. When I talk, y'all better listen to me, because I know if I don't go through it, I know somebody else been through it that I know. Well, but most of the time, I know I've been through it. Let me read what 12 Bar said. We won't forget little JT. No doubt. Thank you so much. That's my angel. Oh, yo, that's my guardian. Hey, that's my little man. That's my little man. 2009, 2019. That's 10 years. 2021, 22, 23. He would have been free. He would have been 14 years. He'd been 14 this year.
Damn, man. Wow, that's so young though.
He died in the ex-stomach. He was 4.5 months.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
So you know what I'm
My
saying
condolences,
too.
man.
Yeah, so when people talking about, lose a life and everything, they had none comparable woman. Let me say it had none comparable woman. That's totally different. But yeah, I felt that pain. I didn't get a chance to see little JT. She told me to name it. I mean, little JT. That's where it is, little JT. That's our son. That's our son. She's no longer here either. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying, man. When I talk in this space, I knows what I'm talking about because I've been through it. Man. I've been through things, yeah. I've been through things. I help people, but some people don't want to accept that. That's on you. There are consequences in everything. There's consequences in everything. And sometimes we look at it, it's not fair, but that's how it is. That's why my parents always say, if you're going to make a mistake, make it as a minimum so it will not be long term. You get it, if you make a mistake, get rid of it. So don't make that mistake again. Because if you make that mistake, if you make a decision, and that could linger you for the rest of your life.
Facts.
And people fail to understand that. There are consequences in everything. Yup. That's what some people fail to understand because they feel I'm privileged. You have to do I don't have to accept that. No, I don't. And the way how the family unit is and everything, you got the kids want to be parents and the parents want to be kids and stuff. Who wants to deal with that? Who wants to deal with a parent that they got grown kids and they want to be their best friend and being disrespectful?
Nobody wants to deal with that shit.
Man or woman, and it goes vice versa too. That man, they see that man.
Whoa.
They just some people see vice versa. Man,
Whoa.
You boss around your parents like you boss around your parents like that. Nah, I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to deal with you. It's true, Sandra. It's true.
It's true though, yeah.
People fail to understand that. I mean, listen. Sandra, you know what I'm talking about. I come from a time, no matter if you're a child, you stay in your place. When you get older, you respect your parents.
Yep.
You do not, they're not your best friend.
Nope.
We're here to provide for you
to
and
guide
love
you.
you. Yes. We love you, yes. Out here, man. And people ain't gonna deal, and there are some people ain't gonna deal with no smart, ain't deal with no disrespectful kids.
Nope. That's the truth.
They're not. Man or woman. Now, if you raise them right way and everything, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That we gotta talk about stuff like this, man. I talked about it. I'm I ain't gonna be around you because you don't like my kids and stuff. Oh, you don't do this. Well, do you ever think that your kid? I'm saying, for example, do you ever think your kids would be disrespectful?
Facts.
And then all of a sudden, you're not raising them to be responsible and hold them accountable. And it goes to a mother or father. So I'm there like this. Who got the keys?
And then they want to blame the partner for it.
Yeah.
It's like, how's that make any sense?
I remember my late second oldest brother, and he was dating this young lady, and she had grown kids. And then the way they was talking to their father, he make the father laugh. I'm like, so me and my late second brother, we look at each other like, wow, that's their father. Why you let him talk like that? Oh, it is something. And I never get
because they're gonna figure it out.
Huh?
I said the kids are gonna figure it out later on in life. Hey, so it's okay.
But see, when they figure it, see, this is what happened. So my second brother told me, man, you should let him talk to you like that. Yours, your kid, man. She been letting it do a long time. She stopped it. I tried and like that, and he laughed. And my late second brother come on and I said, yo, you wrong letting your kid talk to him like that. You know what I'm saying? Hell, man, you do me like this. And that's when my second oldest brother said, yo, man, we out. I said, all right. Left. Yeah. And then that's what I'm saying that kids can sabotage relationships too, can sabotage marriages.
Facts.
Marriages, you got other people can sabotage. Yes, it can. But see, you got these parents out here, they weak-minded. Even you got aunts and uncles weak-minded. Because in their mind, their family is God. They cannot do no wrong. And I wasn't raised that way. I wasn't raised that way. Shoot, you think I made mistakes? Yes, I did. But my parents took care. They took care of me and disciplined me. So you cannot do that because you do that, it's going to mess up your life. And
you're gonna be held to pay.
They hold accountable too. And I was the youngest for almost 13 years before my late youngest brother was born. So that actually tells you something. No one grinder knows what I'm talking about, man. I'm giving your life. I'm giving your life gems right now in this space. I'm giving you life gems like I always do. But some of it's gonna go over your head like it always do. Like you always do. Can't do that, man.
Huh?
Like my mom said, a parent always gonna be a parent, no matter how old your kid is. A parent is gonna be a parent.
Facts, man. My
So when
mom,
you huh?
my mom, and my grandmother always said to me that they're like, I don't care how old you are. If you mess up, I want to let you have it either way. They tell me just
Yeah.
like that because they're old fashioned, man. They don't give a damn.
But they care though, and they understand
Yeah,
how the world is. But you
yeah,
see, right? But you got some parents right here that in the way they was coming. I mean, the way they see other people coming, it's too hard. You discipline. You gotta let them be what they want to be. And what? But you let them be what they want to be. They gonna make decisions that you fail to understand. It's gonna hurt them for the rest of their life if you still hold their hand. And I'm talking mother and a father.
yeah. It's not easy, man. That's for sure.
You gonna help them? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Help a kid sometimes. Yeah, but you gotta stop holding their hand.
Yep, you gotta guide them. Not hold their hand.
That's what it's all about. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Let me get out of here. Make your last remarks, brother.
All I'm gonna say is thanks for having me on,
Anytime,
and it was nice speaking with you, and
as always. Always back.
you take care and you be safe.
Hold on. I'm gonna do something for you. We gonna clap for my man, King. King. We gonna make clap for my man, King. Showing up.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, appreciate that. Man, we're gonna give him another, we're gonna give him a cheers right here. Let's give him a cheers. Yeah. That's my man, brother Gang. Yeah. And you know what? We let's clap for him for one more time. One more time. And everybody else that show up on the panel and even in the chat, that's for y'all too.
Y'all be sure to showing the rated darkness some love and subscribe. He's a
Thank you.
solid dude and
Appreciate that. You're a solid dude too. Thank you. Appreciate that.
he has good
I appreciate it.
content.
All
So
right.
like and
Thank you.
subscribe, man.
Thank you.
Take care and be safe, man. Speak to you
You
soon.
be safe too. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
All right, man.
All right. Now this is oh man, I had the camera on time. You know, I was gonna get about almost 2 hours, almost hour and a half ago, but you know. But let's be just trying to be good for each other. That's all I'm saying, especially outside of people. Let's be good to each other. And this is the last of the number one grind to talk, number 13. And again, thanks, brother Auntie, earlier to bless us on the panel. Brother Sheed, we here, and also brother Prince, and also brother Kane. Very much appreciate. On behalf of my channel, the underrated darkness, yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media. And like I said, this is the last of number one grinder talk, number 13. And I hope that you have a blessed day. Please please share this out. Hit the like button, subscribe. That'd be greatly appreciated. Trust me, be greatly appreciated. And something else I want to say. Now I guess that's it. But stay blessed, stay blessed, stay blessed. Until next time, have a blessed day. This one is Ghost. Good afternoon.